like it when I see a home girl. Love from Sally in Evesham. I do, I like it because I don't live that near Gloucestershire anymore. I always love it when someone comes round, I want to cuddle them.
I like the way you say Evesham. I always call it Evesham.
No, is it Evesham? Oh, it could be,
yeah. Where I come from, they
say
it differently.
Yeah. Do you live near Evesham?
No, I don't.
It isn't Evesham, but that's what we say, Evesham.
Cute. Cute. So 168. And this is from Christine Williams, and she says, I'm not sure if this picture shows the true colours of the gemstones and wires. It come out quite dark in colour. Hubby's going to try and lighten it a bit. That's what husbands are good for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorting all these technical things out.
Yes, they are good at that.
The wire is 1.5mm gold wire and 0.4mm bronze wire with citrine gemstones. It's sold straight away. I'm not surprised, Christine. So now I'll have to have one for myself. Will you be at the NEC next spring? I do hope so. As I missed you in November. Lots of love, Chris. Well, we missed being there, didn't we? We did, but such a good time.
We had so much to concentrate on here with our new mid-show and things like that. We were so sad to miss it, but we will hopefully be coming.
And we got snowed in last time as well.
I know, do you remember that?
Yes, I know. We were like snowmen trudging. It was like Dr. Zhivago going from the car park to the NEC.
I do like a bit of a snow-in. Last time it snowed, it was me, Ruth Lynette, and Carol. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was Hayley Oakes, and we were all in the eating steak all night in the blue inn.
I saw the pictures. A big Russian hat on, didn't you, in the car park?
Yeah, I do like a snow-in. Now, coming up for you after the break, we've got a gorgeous rose quartz strand. We've got gemstone setting coming up. Do not miss today's show. It's Kirsty's birthday bonanza continuing with cake after this.
The new year is fast approaching and we're getting ready to go out with a bang. You can get involved by voting in the annual JM Awards. Check out Facebook from Monday the 25th of November at 10 AM, where we will release a different voting category each day until December the 6th. Get involved with JewelleryMaker.
Join us on JewelleryMaker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be JewelleryMaker.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our intermediate wirework course. The aim of the course is to enhance your wirework skills and take your designs to the next level. You will learn more advanced weaving and binding techniques, which you can incorporate into your jewellery. The full course includes a selection of gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a copy of the Wirework Tutorial DVD Edition 3, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £79.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
These beautiful rose quartz are going to be absolutely perfect for your centre focal point in your Soutache. They're going to work beautifully as huge statement flowers. Of course, we can see the perfect pendant opportunity right here now as well. If you are at home now and you are uber inspired by the likes of Laura Binding, then you'll know already you need to have this in your collection. If you love to wire wrap things in the style of Rachel Norris or Gemma Crow, then you're well aware that these have got to go in your baskets today as well. And what better than the gemstone of friendship to pop into your collection. These are top drilled, as we can see, and these will knit together beautifully. They will fill a huge gap in a delicate piece of jewellery. They will most certainly be a big focal point as well. Now, I'm going to show you a pendant. We've got some Soutache coming up later on. I'm going to show you a centre pendant that Linda has done, and Linda is going to be here joining us at 1 o'clock today, I think with Fee, and just have a look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Just seeing how Soutache can really make a wonderful, wonderful addition to your skills. Have a look at that. Now we're going to give you the Soutache bundle afterwards. Because of the top drilling, like I said, you can put 5 of these together, draw them together with some monofilament, bunch them up so that they all meet, tie a knot, and there is your flower. Now they overlap really nicely as well if you want to do something that incorporates that texture, just overlapping them into a lovely pendant drop. Maybe on just a simple piece of satin cord on an overhead, 3 of these overlapping, maybe 3 different cords so that you get the different tiering. And again, like I said, the gemstone of friendship. You have got such wonderful sentiment behind these rose quartz. Let me give them a count for you as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 on my strand. You should get the same or thereabouts, always the same carat weight. So get yourself on the phone lines for this brand new strand. I know these are going to be super popular. If I told you they were £1.50 each when you went to visit that big crafty store, don't you think that would be an exceptional value? Oliver found nuggets for £1, tinier than this, much tinier, odd shapes, not in that uniform shape. And you found them in Birmingham near the Bull Ring, didn't you, Oliver? How much were they each? There was Tiger's Eye and Rose Quartz. They were £1 each. Kirsty's going to give you another birthday bonanza price tag. Get yourself on the phone lines, 0800 644 655 KMG. P61 is your item code. You've got 930 carats. There are 35 mil. Absolutely huge. All for just £8.45, a mind-blowing price tag for everything that you're getting. You've got an extended money-back guarantee. This is incredible. Individually, that works out that you're paying pence per gemstone. 77 pence per gemstone. I think we're talking about beyond exceptional value here. KMG P61 if you're shopping on YouTube or anywhere else where you can't see the code. That's if these are still available, by the way. Let's not presume, because they're very, 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 very popular. Already our silver clay kit is gone, sold out, gone. We're not going to see that again. That's it. So many people with open baskets out there that there are high probabilities that we are going to be selling out left, right and centre. We are going to be bringing you the copper clay and the gemstone settings as well today at great prices. It's all about becoming, evolving as a jeweller today here at Jewellery Making, evolving as a jewellery maker. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. I appreciate there are queues. Please, please bear with them. And because this is the gemstone, or said to be the gemstone of friendship, if you were looking for the perfect one to include into your best friend's Christmas present, here it is. Now, Natalia, big pendants like this, where would they appeal to you?
I really love them in the Soutache. I mean, you know, we were talking in the break about how popular Soutache is. It's just gone mental, this new fashion trend in jewellery, and I just think that they lend themselves so beautifully to that because of the way that they're framed. But I also love them, you know, I love having a tassel on a big gemstone, and it's finding the right ones, isn't it?
I absolutely agree with you, and I love that we're mixing medium now. What about polymer clay Soutache? Because they've got this lovely rim here. Now, I know that a lot of you out there are looking for that in a gemstone, something that has a particular thickness to it, because that appeals to you for whatever technique it is that you want. If you're beading, if you're placing things next to each other, then this is a great strand for you to grab. Definitely thinking down the avenue of Soutache, and if you're not sure what it is, it's an Edwardian. Well, actually, I think it dates back before pre-Edwardian, but it was very popular in the Edwardian times. You'll see so many wonderful pieces of jewellery, also haberdashery. There's ever such a lot that you can do with Soutache, and we're talking about competitive beading here as well, and if that's something that appeals to you, competitive beading, then make sure you're in for this one. £8.45 KMG P61, 930 carats. Look at that colour. What colours would you put next to it? Amazonite. What about antique bronze? Things like that. What would you put with these, Natalia? What mediums would you put with these?
I love pearls with that. I really do. Quartz, clear quartz. I like a more delicate look. I think that's makes it really interesting. And you know, you were saying about how else could they be used. We have some fine silver round wire that we've been selling with the silver clay, other silver clay products. And what you can actually do is embed the wire into a piece of silver clay, and then you can, when you fired it, you could set a big stone like the ones that you've got there and bend the wire over like prongs. So you can create, you can make yourself a beautiful bangle in wire, and then have a fine silver setting in the centre, and you know, with the prong setting.
And we can make a big prong setting for these at a wire, can't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget, we are going to be introducing prong setting to you today. KMG P61 is your item code. Now it's time for Soutache. And it's always a good time for Soutache, I feel. Now, Soutache is a very ancient technique that was used. In fact, it started off in the lapels for military uniform, really detailed. Can you remember that? Well, you probably remember seeing it in maybe films that date back so far. These wonderfully detailed lapels with the tassels underneath. Now, that's how it started, I believe. It's also a technique that's used very widely with fabric, with in your haberdashery. It's a technique that, and in fact, here at JewelleryMaker, we are giving you, and in fact, with all of that in mind, because there are lots of different types of Soutache, the technique is basically generally the same, but if you're using it for clothing and textiles, it's not going to be the same Soutache that you need to create jewellery. Now we have got, so you might have seen thick Soutache cord, which is great for maybe embellishing a cushion or something like that. We've got JewelleryMaker specific Soutache cord. Now the reason it took us so long to bring this out is because Hannah and Paula were not satisfied with the quality that we were getting. So we are now giving to you what has taken us a very long time to get, Soutache cord with the right ditch. Now it's all about stitch the ditch, which you hear me say time and time again. What you need to do, and if you get really, really close to this, you'll see that it's almost sort of herringboned in, and it works towards the center from one side and the other towards the center. Now that ditch allows us an opportunity to run our needle and thread through, and for it to go through like butter. That then allows you to add gemstones on. Now, We have got free downloads on our website showing you how to start off with Soutache on a tutorial. We will be having workshops with Linda after Christmas on Soutache, and we do have a wonderful DVD put together with Jenny Argyle and myself, really detailed, really stunning pieces that you can expect to create. Now there's something called the koala technique, which is the first basic technique of Soutache. You'll see lots of different types. Now the simplest, I think, for you to start with is one with a large center stone, and I'll show you the other one more detailed in a moment. So you've got the large center stone, and then you've got a few of the gemstones. You might have seen this kind of look on Downton Abbey. You might be looking at those period dramas thinking, I recognize this look. It is so period drama, it is untrue. Now, these are called beaded chains, and it's all about hugging the gemstone, bringing it to a meeting point, which in this case is at the top, and then taking it around, adding a gemstone in with needle and thread, around, adding a gemstone in with needle and thread, stitching the ditch. Now, something like this is not going to take you as much time as something like this. And whilst I pick up all the colours I've got, have a look at what you can expect to achieve when you've got a bit more advanced, and it is going to be like knitting. It's not difficult, but it does take time. It is about, you know, it's about sewing. It isn't difficult. It really isn't. I can do it, and I'm sure you're confident enough to know that if I can do it, you can do it. Because you know what I'm like, I'm a silly sausage. Now, oh, hang on, you get so much, it's hard to place it all. Look. Yeah, why don't I show you them one at a time? Why don't I just do that? You've got that lovely purple. You've got that fabulous green. Now, have a look, this is Beadsmith Soutache. Beadsmith run wonderful competitions in Soutache. So if you're thinking, I want to get competitive with something, then this is a great thing for you to do. If you have a lot of time on your hands and you want to work towards a goal, competitive Soutache is huge. I would highly recommend it. Even the text you can see on here, very Art Nouveau, isn't it? You've got that forest green. And then I'm going to show you, because you do get a double colour here as well. You've got the lovely primrose yellow. You've got deep, deep blue, really dark navy. And then you've got a lovely lighter blue. Isn't that beautiful? And then, now these are the newer types. These are with two different colours, and these give a totally different look, as I'm sure you can imagine, because you've got the chevrons is what they're called, isn't it? You've got the chevrons in there as well. Those can guide you as well. They're quite useful if you're using chevrons into spacing out your gemstones as well. If you want to get involved with Soutache, I do believe we have the best Soutache cord available. That's definitely my opinion. I so think that. Then Linda, by the way, Linda at 1 o'clock will be joining on our inspiration show. So if you're thinking, I'm going to get this, I've seen this medium, please don't forget to tune in at 1 o'clock with the wonderful Linda, where she will be talking you through exactly what to do with your Soutache cords. PVGC72 is your item code. Start off with something simple but super elaborate, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. You could have the skill to create like this. Are you ready to get yourself involved? 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. All the W's.JewelleryMaker.com if you're shopping with us online. Remember, you've got those double colours. You get absolutely stacks in here. Absolutely stacks. All for just £11.95. Is there a metre on each one, Kirsty? I just looked at this and thought, actually, I haven't even mentioned that. It's 3 millimetres thick, and it's 3 yards. Do you know how many metres to a yard, Natalia? Is it about 2.5 metres, somewhere there?
I'm not good with
sure.
converting metric to imperial or vice versa.
I'm not very good with measurements at all. It's a finger space or nothing to me. Hands and fingers. £11.95. I think it's about 2 metres. I'm not sure. We'll get somebody to do a little bit of a web search for us. 2.74 metres. I wasn't far off then, was I? 2.7. I wasn't accurate, but wasn't far off. £11.95. It was over 2 metres. 2.75 metres. So actually 2 3/4 metres, isn't it? With that extended money back guarantee, now is definitely the time to start thinking about new mediums. And with that in mind, don't forget, you are going to get the opportunity today to prong set your own gemstones. You are going to get the opportunity today to make incredible jewellery. Oh my gosh. Kirsty, I would never steal off you on your birthday. Kirsty said, I know what's in that, on your birthday, I know what's in that box, Cleary, she said. I love the way that when I'm being naughty, everyone calls me by my surname. Look at what you could work towards achieving. Prong setting your own wonderful gemstones into perhaps earrings. Those orange ones are beautiful. These aren't straight from Gems TV. These are done by Kirsty with the techniques that we're going to introduce to you today. So many of you asking, and we are going to be bringing it to you super soon. If you want to put your name down for the workshop for that, put your name down at the call centre now. It's on the 17th of December with Kirsty. Now, I'm going to give to you another metal clay toolkit, this time with the, is it copper? And we are going to, I just need to remind you that our silver clay has sold out and we will never get it back again. It has been discontinued now. So please get on board for these. And is this the same as the other metal clays? Are they going to be discontinued as well? These are going to be discontinued again, and we are going to give you a clearance price tag. If you've always, now you will be able to replenish, don't ever worry about that. We are going to be giving you the items individually rather than in the starter kit because it's no longer available for us to get. Now you get full instructions, but Natalia is wonderful because she's always around to help. Now, it's bronze and it's copper this time. You do get a lot more equipment in this one. You've got 100 grams of copper clay, and this is Prometheus clay, and you've got 100 grams of bronze clay, Prometheus clay again. Now, Natalia, how much of this will I lose once I'm firing it?
It's about the same, it's about 6%.
Okay.
Slightly less shrinkage than silver clay. And you have to fire it with a gas torch. You can't fire it on the gas hob, but we do supply a gas torch with this kit.
And the block, so you're getting the firing block and you're getting the gas torch as well, not just for creme brulees, but also for, now this is a reusable, refillable gas torch. And if you did get the silver clay, can I use my gas torch with the silver clay as well?
Absolutely you can, yes.
Okay, so you've got the block, you've got the torch, you've got the 2 lots of clay, 100 grams of each. You get the pickling. Now the pickling is what you need to pop your things in afterwards to stop them from oxidizing, is that right?
Yeah, when you fire your pieces of copper or bronze clay, as soon as you've fired them with a gas torch, you need to quench them in cold water.
Yeah.
You will get a
to
little
make them
bit.
go
Yeah, to get the heat out of them. That stops the piece from oxidizing because unfortunately copper oxidizes, it changes color. And it's the effect of the oxygen and the heat. So the pickling helps to remove any fire scale or oxidization that's occurred during firing.
Do I need to use a lot of this, or is it just a few granules?
A tablespoon of that.
Oh, right, okay.
In some hot water, boiling water, and you get a quicker effect. And I have a slow cooker that I bought. It was £10 in the supermarket, a little one, and I just put my pickling solution in there. So just make sure that when you pour your water into your slow cooker or you want a metal bowl or metal jug, that as long as when you put the pieces in that they're covered with the water and then a tablespoon of the pickling.
Afterwards, don't put it in first because when you pour the water in, you risk splashing the pickling on you. Now, do I need to be worried about pickling? Do I need to wear rubber gloves?
It's actually fruit acid, so you could handle it with your hands. It's not going to burn you in any way, but it's acidic enough to be able to remove the fire scale. This is why the water needs to be hot.
Okay, right. So you're also you're getting the 200 grams. You're getting the pickling. You're getting the gas torch. You're getting the heat block as well. Now you're getting your wet and dry sanding blocks. That's to give you that finishing look. You're also getting your tool, your agate burnisher. That's to go around all the fine detail and give it a good old buffing. Now you get your tweezers to pick up your piece when it's hot and place it into that water. Now this is great because you also get the heat mat in here, so you can pop your things directly onto the heat mat if you want to. Now you also get your snake roller, remember from last time, your snake roller. Now this, ours are covered in paper when they come, just to protect them so that you don't get any scratchy effects onto your pieces. So just peel that off and you're ready to go. You also get your mini roller, you get your brush, you get your cutter, you get the cards again, and you get the balm, the clay balm, and you get your water brush too, just a little dab if it starts to dry out. So you have got a lot more. Our last kit showed you with 7 grams of silver. This kit shows you with 200 grams of precious metals. Now, have we got any examples of jewellery in which you can create with this, Oliver? Let me show you actually, because there's some earrings on the front of the clay. Have you got any on you, Natalia?
I haven't, no. Sorry about that.
No, it's very, very popular, this medium, Natalia. Is it any easier or any different or harder to work with than the silver?
It's different, which is why I'd recommend getting the DVD that accompanies the silver and the copper and bronze clay. Okay. Because you do need to hydrate it in a slightly different way. You'd use a few drops of liquid glycerin instead of water.
With this, you do?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and liquid glycerin is about £1, isn't it, from that well-known chemist on the high street?
Yeah, get it from a chemist, and if it's not on the shelf, just ask for it over the counter. But basically, you just want the unscented kind, and it's widely available.
Yes,
and instead of using water, just use some liquid glycerin, and then just knead the clay, and then you're ready to go.
Limited stock if you've got now. Remember, this is going to be discontinued. You will not be able to get this again. You will be able to replenish, but you will not be getting the starter kit again. You can buy each item individually, however. So you're getting all of this in its case for one small price tag, LLG C70, and this is the lowest ever price tag. It's just £47.95 today. Natalia, did you value this up just as you did with the last kit?
Well, I can tell you now that the price of the clay combined is at least £25, so both of the packs of clay. And then if you think about the cost of a gas torch, you know, I was looking in a well-known shop that sells those gas torches, and they sell them discounted, and I couldn't get one cheaper than £20. Your pickling, you're talking about £5 for that big bag of pickling. And then all your other tools, you know, agate burnishers, about £12. Mm-hmm. So you've got a really good bargain there, and that's the cheapest that we've ever seen this kit going for, isn't it?
Well, yes, absolutely. It's the lowest ever price tag. But I do truly believe this is a wonderful Christmas present to receive.
It is. It's fantastic. And you know, it's really interesting because men are really interested in doing this as a medium, not necessarily for making jewellery, but you know, just pottering, and they like the chemistry behind it. Yeah. They like the alchemy, they like the live flame. So I think it's a great present for your other half.
I think so. I think everybody that gets this, I think actually you could use this as a bit of a husband-wife team or partners team. Yeah, I'd like to see Mark Smith try his hand at something like this, because I think he'd be good at it.
To see other guest designers have a go with the metal clay.
I actually think we should do something where we give the guest designers each other's genre and see what they come up with, and actually talk to us about pitfalls that they came across that anybody else at home might be coming across. I think it would be interesting. £47.95 is your price tag. I'd like to see you do some polymer clay. You'd be good at polymer clay though, because we're all used to working with clay.
Well, I've done a bit of polymer clay already.
Yeah, what
so
should
you'd
we
have to give
see
me something like Soutache, or chainmail, anything that requires logic and reason I'm not very good with. So
you are
a little puzzling.
She is. Now we're going to give to you. You get the heat mat in there as well. All of this, crikey O'Reilly. Now we're going to give you some clasps. because we've given you lots of strands, we've given you lots of chains. Don't forget, you are going to get the opportunity today to be able to prong set your own gemstones. If you want to create something like this or something like this, I'm going to give you the tools of which to do so. We are going to be bringing you this brand new medium for under £30 today. So if this is something you've been looking at recently, if this is a medium in which you think, yeah, I think, do you know what, I want to do this, I can run with it, then you need to be staying tuned with us today. A brand new medium for under £30. Look at that. Kirsty did this herself. It's not something we've bought in. This was done by Kirsty, and we're going to talk you through how you could do the same thing, but I've got to just let you know, and maybe I should be telling you this, maybe I shouldn't. You know me, probably not. We have only got a limited amount because we have to see whether it's popular. Kirsty and I have been, well, particularly Kirsty, has been pushing to give this to you because she believes that it's something that you would want. Now, of course, we cannot do this if you don't want it, so we've only got a tiny amount of stock. Now, I think, given the research I've done, and so does Kirsty, that this is going to be a sellout. Everybody's going to want to do it. Having spoken to Natalia and many other of our guest designers that have all said, we've wanted to do this for a long time, you know, we need you to register your interest with the course now. We've already had spaces filling up. It's on the 17th of December, and you can set your own gemstones. We will have to do a waiting list perhaps at this stage because there are lots of people interested. I do think that this brand new medium for going under £30 today is probably, well, it's very likely to sell out today. So please make sure you're staying tuned. What time are we going to do it, Kirsty? From 11 o'clock afterwards. Okay. Now, I'm going to give to you, oh, I love these. These nautical clasps are my favourite ones. Now, I have got what I call the ship's helm. You've got 4 of those, and I like that. How many do I got? One? No, you haven't. You should have 6, but one's missing out of here by the looks, unless I've got 5. Pack of 2 and a pack of 3 I had. We'll have a look. 2 of the large bolt rings, yeah. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lobster claw clasps, and I have got, how many large of these of them am I supposed to have then? Hang about. I've got 5 lobster claw clasps. I'll tell you what, I've got the wrong thing. I have got 5 of the nautical clasps, and I've got 5 of the lobster claw clasp. You will also get a 3-strand twist and lock clasp. I've got the large ones, yeah. Okay, 5, 3, 2. I think, hang on, maybe there's a, hang on a minute. Okay. I think the wrong thing. Let's bring it back because I've got the wrong thing. Sorry, everybody, I am sorry. Let's just pop them back in here. There we are. Now, I don't know. Let's say sorry for that, Kirst. Let's do something naughty. Let's do something new. Can I do these? I love these. And do you know what? I think these would be ace in Soutache. I think these are just beautiful for framing other gemstones. Have a look at what I've got for you. Look at the gold. Look at that. The sparkle is outrageous. Natalia, when you get such incredible drama from a strand, you just gotta have a big smile on your face. Now these are almost buttery in colour, aren't they? They're not too garish. I really love these. Don't they just look like real golds?
Oh, they're amazing. And you know, I have some, but they're a matte kind of gold. They're not all beautiful and Egyptian, you know, sumptuous gold like that. And I use them for everything. I'm running out of them. So that is something that I think you'll be able to find so many uses for them.
I'd love these next to the Mystic coated hematites that we've been bringing you lately. I think it's absolutely stunning, and the Mystic pyrites indeed as well. I'm going to give you the silver in a second. I just think together that's just harmony, isn't it? Actually, that is incredibly reflective and perfectly New Year's Eve, isn't it? Now, I think these can make your jewellery look very expensive. I love the idea of rowing these, or perhaps even bead looming these. I think it's essential at the moment with the way the trends are going to get as many small gemstones into your collection as you can, particularly ones that sparkle, such as these. Just imagine that wonderful bracelet that you're going to make, maybe with a bit of pattern in it. How gorgeous is that going to be? Maybe you were inspired by Sarah the other day with the ladder threading with needle and thread. I would absolutely, most certainly do that. Of course, the small round lends its way to a beady bead. It looks wonderful in a pair of earrings. Your golden coated pyrite, and it's a gold colour. It's so butter soft, it's beautiful. That's that lovely, soft, gentle gold. It's not garish, it's not in your face, it's really soft, it's really pretty. And I think it would make a wonderful accent no matter what you're doing to it. Maybe you want to use this on the end of tassels. Maybe you want to use this in a bit of a wiggly weave. FDRU58 is your item code. You've got 50 carats of these. They're 2 by 1 and they're going low at just £6.95. Incredibly beautiful, wonderfully sparkly. Absolutely ready for the party. Do you know what? You cannot go on at Christmas time without these in your collection, can you? You've got to put these on your Christmas table. These have got to be made into a CD ring. These have got to be put into, here's a CD ring. Little CD ring. Don't you think that's cute? I love that. And maybe a cluster of the silver on top. Natalia, there's just so many uses for gemstone this size and shape, and the colour is lending its way to the party season, isn't it?
It is, it's incredible. And you know, for framing a gemstone, those are just the perfect size, perfect shape. Aren't they just beautiful?
I'm just thinking with those rose quartz we had earlier, how stunning that would look actually. Don't you think? And the silver as well. You could do 1 silver, 1 gold. There are queues on the phones for this. Can I just, I've taken the wrong strand away like a nana. Now, I want to just show you, if I may, with some amethyst, because I absolutely love the richness of purple and gold together. Oh, that's coming up later, isn't it? Gorgeous. Look at those facets. They're stunning, aren't they? Just beautiful. Whatever you're going to do with these, please keep us up to date. Make sure you're letting us know. Oh, do you know what? What about, you know, you don't really want to over frame the hand carved ones. You could just do something cheeky so you still get, and then it's still, well, the colours are perfect together, aren't they? Just hug it. I'm going to give you the silver one straight away if that's okay. I mean, actually, that would make a beautiful ring, wouldn't it? Now, loads and loads of you there. I am going to give you the silver one momentarily. I'm just thinking, if you don't mind, I'm just going to spend some time putting each gemstone next to each other and just showing you, because I know so many of us have got different strands in our stash. Are they going to suit those deep dark tones? Well, I think the answer is a great big fat yes, isn't it? Isn't that wonderful next to the black? Isn't it so evening gown? Just gorgeous. And then what about those, we've seen it with the burnt oranges, but what about those nice soft tones? Actually, it works so well. Then it becomes kind of vintage, doesn't it? How perfect. How absolutely perfect is that? Now, I'm also going to take it, if I may, next to some snazzy colours. I love this. I think that's great. Look next to all that colour. Now you could frame each one of these individually and put a loop in between and have something really different. Or you could do some beadwork around that way, then up over that way, then up over that way. Just wiggling from gemstone to gemstone, giving a little bit of a hug. Almost like a half moon over the top. Now I think these are going to look absolutely snug in between these lovely tiger's eye. Just one of these would sit beautifully in the center. It would be very cheeky, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Now, let's give you the silver, because lots of you have grabbed this. And let's be honest, the classic thing to do, and the thing that so many of us want to do, especially if you are lucky enough to have the bead loom, is to pop these in together, isn't it? I do love the idea of that. Maybe in groups of 3 with a link, groups of 3 with a link. We're going to match the price for you, of course. I just think they're splendid together. They're only £6.95. Look at that. Actually, do you think, or is it just me, that these have got almost like a platinum look to them? They're beautiful. They look very classy. Isn't that stunning? Isn't there a really famous jeweller that puts white gold and yellow gold together? And doesn't it look kind of like this when they do that? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done to everybody that's got this. If you're going to frame with the 2, I think actually that works, doesn't it? Because then then perhaps you could flip it over and have the 2 different frame looks. I think that would be cool. And you know, like I said about a seedy ring earlier, actually, how cool would it be if you did a double ring like this? You could, that just literally stretches, that's all that needs to be done. And then you could put perhaps 2 rows of gold. And then 1, oh, I like that, look. That's gorgeous. I love that, look. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Is it very Guccino? And then what if you wanted to just put a little gemstone in the center? You could put one of these in the center, couldn't you? Oh, I love that. 3 of these leading down to one of these amethysts in a drop earring would be beautiful. I'm so creating this just out of stretches with it. I want it to stay together. Can I make that happen, Natalia? Look, have you seen this?
It to stay together, yeah. So you could make little stretchy rings, and then you could tie it together. So use
would I just sort of weave in and out of them?
Yeah,
then?
you could use some very fine wire as well.
Wire, that would make it nice and sturdy.
That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? The stacking rings are so
It looks
fashionable.
like a really expensive
Doesn't it
ring.
though? I just seen you doing that and I was thinking, wow, clever you.
I love that. I love that look. It's very Jar Jar, darling, isn't it?
It is. It's very bling in your face.
I love it. Can you get me those 2 strands, please? I want to make that exact ring. Now I'm going to give to you Natalia's next fabulous kit. I think purples would go beautifully, absolutely beautiful. Did I steal the amethyst out of this kit or not? Because I don't trust my own swiping. It's separate, isn't it? I thought, where did I get that from? And I thought, it can't be from this kit, because we've already got 1 massive feature strand of amethyst, and it's glorious. Oh my gosh, did you get, look at this. Is this sage amethyst or dogtooth amethyst? Look at that. Wow.
Oh, look at that. Got some really great markers on that. I had got little chevron effects on mine and really interesting patterns.
And to know that that's a natural formation and it's so perfect, Natalia, isn't that incredible?
I love it. That's the really exciting part about it, isn't it? That when you get your own individual strand and you see the individual beads.
You just don't get that with any other medium, do you?
No.
We love to explore mediums, but when we get the gemstones to put together with those other mediums, that's when it sort of flourishes, comes to life, it blooms.
That's when you realise it's true natural beauty, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I think it then makes you a little bit more confident in putting other natural gemstones alongside each other. Look at that. With the aquamarine, it's stunning. Just stunning. Let's pop that out of the way because I can see it there looming. Now, aquamarine in between each one of those. This is very chic,
isn't it though? What a great combination of colours as well, and not an obvious combination either. So what I really like is somebody has thought outside the square and gone, you know what, we're going to clash these together, but they work so well.
They do. And I'm just thinking you could frame each one of these ovals with the smaller rounds, and we don't have loads of small rounds, particularly in a gemstone like aquamarine, because they are very, very popular at the moment. Beading is going crazy. Now, I've also got for you a wonderful, hang on, I got it. I swiped the black onyx. I like Precious Black Onyx. I've got it. I swiped it earlier to go with that sparkly strand. Now you have got those deep, 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 deep purple quartz. I love that. And you've got to have some black in there just to make it a bit sexier, haven't you? And I think now you've got the subtle, the chic, but you've got the evening glamour there as well. I think there's a lot of scope for design within this kit. It's called Adorned. I like that. VTG C78 is your item code. So your gemstones, I will talk you through the dimensions in just a tickle, but it's important to note that it's not just 4 wonderful strands that you're getting with your kit. Of course, we are going to include 98 findings, so you are ready to go as soon as you get this home. Your eye pins, your head pins, your 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks, you've got that toggle clasps, you've got the toggle clasps, you've got the open jump rings, the crimp beads, the crimp bead covers, you've got the donuts, you've got the nautical clasp, you've got the lobster claw clasp in there as well, the crimp covers as well, which are really important. So everything and more to go with your kit. Now, your dimensions for your gemstones, you've got these wonderful black onyx faceted rounds that are 6 mil. Your purple quartz rounds are 11 mil, not actually a measurement we see often. Your ovals are beautiful, natural looking amethyst 18 by 13, and your aquamarine rounds are 4 mil. BTG C78 is your item code. Are you ready for a fantastic price tag of just $21.95 with aquamarine, with amethyst, with 98 findings and more. Black onyx in there as well. Of course, you get your beading thread, your monofilament, your elastic. You are ready to rock as soon as you get this kit home. With an extended money back guarantee from now until the 31st of January next year, you can shop with confidence with us here at Jewellery Maker today, knowing that you've got plenty of time to play around with your kit and still have the ability to send it back if it's your first kit for a full refund if you don't enjoy and love jewellery making. We're that confident that you're going to fall in love with jewellery making that we offer you that service along with your free tutorial DVD, your step-by-step book and your JM Hub magazine. Now, without further ado, let's check out Natalia's gorgeous jewellery, and it's all about purple, isn't it, Natalia?
It's all about purple, but with this pop of colour, you know, from the aquamarine, which is stunning, and then you've got, like you said, the sultry tones of the onyx. It all works seamlessly together. It's got that Downton Abbey look. It's got that lovely, that purple that we love, because we know how popular that amethyst is with the audience, don't we? We've got the smooth tones, and then we've got the facets. There's something for everyone in this kit.
I think purple goes with everybody's skin tone.
Yeah.
I'd say the same about blue.
Love
Purple
it.
is particularly...
Absolutely love it.
It's particularly popular always, I think. Now, you've had a lot of opportunity here to do beadwork because of the shapes of the gemstones.
Yeah.
Showing here in the centre a lovely beady bead. We talk about beady beads often, don't we? And then you're twinning that with a 2-strand weave with your beading thread, alternating the colours black, white, black, white, black. Well, actually, you've taken the white from the aquamarine and then worked it. Oh, what you've done is you've got deeper towards the centre.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, because you've got some really sort of whitey blue ones there at the top.
You really get a really great variation of colours. You can see particularly on the necklace at the far end. That's where you can see all of the kind of brilliant colours that you get in aquamarine. You know, it's not just that kind of deeper blue. You get that very almost cloudy kind of colour, don't you?
I'm just going to show everybody that. Hang on. And you've got this lovely tassel on the end with the movement as well.
Oh,
so this is what
I
Natalia
always like
was
to have things articulated and moving, don't I?
And again, this is the one that I think is very, very Downton.
Yes, definitely.
With that frill-lined collar neckline tucked into a lovely long skirt, you know, really Victorian look about it.
They would have a little crystal goblet in their hand.
Why
and they'd
not?
be toasting, wouldn't they, having their
Why
dinner?
not? Yes, marrying off a daughter or two. Now, you've also got, whoops daisy, just knock that off. Sorry, Natalia. You've
bit
also got a
slippery, those busts,
beautiful.
aren't
This bust is very slippery, actually. I did notice
Because
that
it's
earlier.
new.
It's a new one.
Give it time to
slippery
get your
bust.
big finger marks all over it and everything sticks to it then.
There you go. Very elegant, Natalia. I love your use of chain there, doubling up either side. Let me just, what's in the way? That one. There you go. Now you've got only 4 gemstones on there. It just goes to show how much further your findings actually take your jewellery. You've got a beautiful head pin cluster. I'm a bit obsessed with head pin clusters. They're easy to do and they look good.
Well,
don't they?
yeah, and it's a great way of using, well, these are quite good sized rounds. They're not too big and chunky and really heavy. But you know, just a few, just as a little focal point on that bracelet. Very easy to make that.
And it's a simple stretchy, and your elastic will be strong enough to accommodate that.
Yes, yeah.
I love that on, actually. It needs to be on, doesn't it? Just
It
to
does.
see.
It needs to be on your wrist. You need to be modelling it. You're a little jewellery model, aren't you, for Jewellery Maker?
I'm a proper little jewellery model, me. A ring and some gorgeous earrings. Which one are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you the necklace with the beady bead as a focal point because we love it so much.
And beady beads can be put in so many different ways. In fact, Mark, I believe, is doing tiny beady beads and working with them within his macrame.
Yes, that's right. And
Such a
I
good
like big
idea.
chunky beady beads.
Yeah.
I'm on the chunky end of the scale.
Yeah, why not? I think beady
After-
beads on your Christmas tree is definitely something I'm
On the
liking.
beady bead Richter scale, I'm right off the far end.
Are you? Good
Yes.
girl. She's uber beady.
So what I've done in this particular necklace, Jenny, is I've actually started up from the beady bead, and then all of the beading thread actually goes through the necklace.
So
it's
you're
one
sorry, I'm so
continuous
sorry.
piece there. So
Just whip it away so everyone's looking at it, and then I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was concentrating so much on what you said. I didn't listen to what you
well,
said.
you know, it's really nice for somebody to concentrate on what I'm saying for a change.
No, I was going to put this over here so that we could actually see that.
That's right.
So we've got the beady bead here, and what Natalia has done is started from the beady bead and worked from the beady bead thereafter. So
Up into the
actually,
necklace.
this is the most important part of the necklace. We are working around it.
Yes, that's right. So you need to, this is really important, you need to get sufficient beading thread so that you can continue right to the end.
Always have more rather than not enough, because if
Absolutely.
you run out,
You can trim it off. And
Yes.
you don't want to start again, do you?
No.
I get really frustrated at having to start again, but I have to several times. You know, so I've got to get these right. So learn from me. So I've got about 1.5 meters of the thread there. And I'm just going to move that just over into that corner of the board. So we're starting off with one of our faceted rounds here. And so if I can find the hole, there we go. And putting it onto my left hand beading thread, and then the hole that the beading thread came out of is I'm going to take my right hand thread and put that through. And then really important for this particular necklace is to get your threads absolutely level, because you don't want to have more thread on one side than the other. And I'm just going to pull that tight. And then what you do is you put a bead on your left hand thread and then one on your right hand thread. It's difficult with these facets, and because these are so black curranty dark colour, you can't actually see the hole in them.
that's exactly what they are. They're really deep, deep black currant colour, aren't they?
Beautiful. So I've put a bead on either side of that first bead that I threaded on, and then I'm going to repeat that. So I'm going to put left hand thread through the hole, right hand thread follows through the hole it just came out of, and then pulling it all together. So what you do is you repeat that pattern 3 times until you end up with, let's turn it over. So you can see you've got your bead that both threads go through 3 times, and then you've got 3 of these beads at the side of them. And then you're going to you're going to go back through the bead that we started with first of all. So you're going to take your left hand thread through that base bead. These holes are nice and big, so you can get plenty of threads through. Pull that tight, and then take your other thread through the opposite hole. Take that through. So then what you end up with is a beady bead, and it's all nicely secured there like that. Then what we need to do is we need to take another piece of thread. So I'm just going to cut some more thread off, and we need it to be equal length to the one that we've got left over, because we've got a double strand going on here. As you can see, it's woven slightly. So we need to take this thread through that hole again, and that should go through with ease. Make sure I'm pulling the right thread there. And then What we're going to do is we're going to start threading our onyx on. So we want one onyx on one thread. Again, these little holes are a little bit of a devil to find. Keep you amused though, keep you out of trouble trying to find the beading holes.
And this can be done both a 2-strand and a 3-strand or a 4-strand weave. You can sort of start with 2 and work out.
Put extra threads through it.
Yeah.
So starting off with 1 thread and then you're just threading those on. And then, so you've got your onyxes on the 2 individual strands. And then what you're going to do is you're going to join your threads together and put one of your aquamarine on there. And find the hole on these. I'm having trouble hunting for
And
the
you're all right
bead
with
hole.
2 threads through the aquamarine? Yes,
Absolutely,
you are.
yeah. You've got room for plenty more. Nice big thread holes there. So you just carry on that pattern and you do that along both sides and get it to the length that you need. You can see how I finished that. So I finished it with your little marine themed clasp that you like to
I think it looks like a
wheel.
ship's helm.
Yeah.
Do you think it does?
But I love that because I always think they look so pretty.
And they're easier to open.
Yeah, and it goes really well with the design of this. So
Yeah, it
works.
does.
So there you have it.
So you
That's
just
the
repeat
design.
that, pop your clasp on the end, and you know
Away you
it's
go.
a simple enough design. I think as well it's always a great idea to start with a larger round when you're doing your first beady beads. It just makes life a lot simpler, and then work with the fiddlier ones afterwards. Now at $21.95, the kit's been very, very popular. You had all those wonderful strands with the findings, everything you need to get going. Now we will be prong setting gemstones after 11 o'clock, but first of all we're going to go over to you on the Wall of Fame. Wow, more inspiration from you as always. Just looking at this thing, you're, wow, it's so Egyptian looking and super elaborate, and together with the tiger's eye, really rich. Number 173 is from the lovely Barbara Fletcher, who says, hi all at JM, I have a new phone, so I hope this gets to you. All wire, all wire from you guys with a few tiger's eye in between. Never see my entries on the Wall of Fame, so I hope you're getting them. Well, we are now. You've got a new phone, perhaps it's sorted it out. Have 2-day Christmas event in the middle of December, so I hope this will be a winner. Love all the demos and new format. Take care. From Barbara. Barbara, good luck. Please let us know how your Christmas fairs go as well.
Useful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I love what's been done here because we've got 3 sets and they're all done in different
colours.
colourways.
Love
this
that.
is 171, and it is a really good idea because you're always going to get people who say, you know, I like that, but I prefer brown or I prefer green. And this is from Gillian in West Yorkshire. Hello, Gillian. I wonder where in West Yorkshire she is.
Oh,
I'm
that's
in West
from
Yorkshire
that's
as well. It's my
yours,
neck of the woods. And she says, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame, Gillian. This trio is made from jasper, 3-strand bundle I bought from JM last week, along with the antique bronze finding. I did a Mark Smith and colour graded the stones and used the antique bronze findings with caramel colours, then silver plate findings from my stash. I'm hoping to sell at least one of these sets on Saturday the 23rd at my penultimate craft fair for 2013. It will be my 11th this year. Wow, well done. All of them have been increasingly successful up to now, which is good news as I've been jewellery making addict for nearly 4 years, and being recently retired, I can watch JM most mornings. Thanks for a fantastic and informative show. Good luck to all. Love and best wishes from Gillian. And thank you, Gillian. And it's really good to hear that you're having success with your craft fairs, because I know a lot of people out there do that. So it's very encouraging, isn't it?
Definitely, and I say get yourself out there and you sort of start to see what's popular and what sells,
Yes,
don't you?
definitely.
And it's nice to talk to people. It's a confidence boost. Aren't these beautiful? What a
Wow.
lovely, lovely way to do a cufflink. Number 174 is from Victoria Fowler, who's from South Wales, and Victoria writes, hello Jewellery Maker, this is my entry to the Wall of Fame. My first attempt at making cufflinks, I love it. I used copper wire and blue agate beads from Jewellery Maker, and the polymer clay and silver foil was used from my stash. I made these for my brother-in-law's birthday. I hope he likes them. Please let us know, Victoria, it's so personal to have something that you have created for him. I think that is just lovely. Let us know how your brother-in-law receives them. If he's got a big smile on his face, I'm sure he will
Yeah,
do.
he definitely will.
How fab.
And this is a very Art Deco inspired piece. It's 172, and this is from Kim Taylor. And Kim says, Here's one of my recent makes. It's made with onyx and agate from JM and silver-plated space beads from my stash. Loving the new designer inspiration demos. Warm regards, Kim Taylor. Thank you, Kim. We're really enjoying doing it. Have you done any of the designer inspiration shows yet?
Yeah, I've done one. I did love it. That's why I keep going on about the beading, because I fell in love with it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I had Sarah Green, she was wonderful. Number 175, I just love pearls and I just love these warm autumnal colours. I think this is stunning. And it's from the lovely Sheila Pryor, who says, I attached the picture of my first attempt at making a necklace using gemstones from the Four Seasons kit. Do you know what, Sheila? You're incredible at it. Keep up. You've even done a graduate. My first necklace was just rounds.
I know. I was thinking back to that. You know, whenever somebody says it's their first one, I was thinking about my first attempt was so unimaginative.
I know. So was mine. I just wanted to be able to make something. That was the point.
I'm so excited.
Isn't it wonderful? You're number 175. Now the excitement is literally bubbling here in the Jewellery Maker studio, because after the break, we are going to be giving you a brand new medium. We're talking about prong setting gemstones. You are going to get the opportunity for under £30 to try something brand new. We predict a sellout. We definitely predict a sellout. So please, if you want to create something like this, and we've got many other examples of wonderful jewellery that Kirsty has put together, then you need to be staying where you are. We'll be right back.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better. Come and learn all about silver clay with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman. This workshop will guide you through the basics of using silver clay, including how to plan your designs, cutting and shaping, firing and polishing. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £109.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Book now to take part in The Experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments and a 3-course dinner. Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
I need you on the phones now. I cannot begin to tell you the excitement that is buzzing around here at Jewellery Maker Towers this morning, for we are launching a brand new medium that we begged and pleaded, and only yesterday after our live show did we get the okay, do this. But you know what, they only ever ordered in enough introductory stock. If you love it, we'll order more. I don't just think you're going to love it. I think many, many, many people are going to miss out. I'm going to give you the right tools, then I'm going to give you the sterling silver findings as well. If you want to create something like this, I'm going to give you loose gemstones too. You need to be on the ball. We don't have loads of these. Now this is the largest setting. We haven't got this today, but we will be bringing it to you. It's easier to show you on the screen. I have got a smaller setting as well. Now, I'm just going to explain the tools that we're going to give to you. You see how the prongs are overlapping onto the gemstone, the gemstone that we are going to give you an opportunity to buy the gemstones. Now, this tool here is called the pusher. The pusher works. Now we are going to give you sterling silver. It's easier to manipulate sterling silver. Once you start to push it, a little bit of force is needed at first, but then it'll go. Once the silver is warm enough, it'll go. Just push it in. Now what we are achieving here, is obviously prong setting. Now the way to do it, the trick is to do opposite prongs so that you clutch the gemstone. If you do the same side, it'll ping out the other end. So you want to go opposites. So push, push, push. And push, push, push. Then work around to push in and prong setting your own gemstones. You need to allow the gemstone to slot in. It will fit snug and tight. And it will be, you can wear it with confidence. Let me tell you what else you're getting in the toolkit. Already lots of you on the phone lines. Already this is going on the website. Now, you'll see, so you've got your pusher. Now you'll see this very large, very curious looking tool. It's your wooden clamp and it is absolutely essential for your rings. Now what you do is you put the ring in the top and it's got a nice soft clasp, so it's not gonna damage your sterling silver. I can even put my finger in there and it's not hurting, okay? Then you use the wedge here at the bottom and that tightens around the ring setting so you can get that perfect tension. There are lots of you on the phone lines. We only have limited amounts of these. It is going under £30. So you have got also, you've got that in there. You've got your flat nose pliers, which are here. And these flat nose pliers are very, very slender to the tip. So they're perfect for intricate work. And what I will notice is they are extra wide, so you can really get in there and you can really get detailed. Lots of you on the phone lines for this. Now you get your tweezers as well. You've also got your file. Now this is a triangular file. And this is for, let me get it, sorry, I'm just gonna have to flatten it to get it out. Now the file is used, together with the snips, which are the ones with your red handles. So when you advance with your gemstone settings, you might want to be working with the tips of your prongs and you might want to snip them down to accommodate a smaller gemstone. You've got the file in there to round it off and you've got the snips in there, particularly for prong settings. Now this is a very easy new medium. Once you know how, this is something you can do quite quickly and very easily. All you need is the knowledge. We are going to be giving you workshops. Our first workshop is on the 17th of December. We have got waiting lists. We do advise that you are quick. Now, these are magic tweezers, I'm told. How do I open them? These are for picking up your gemstones. I do love these. So these, look at these. Now, look at that. This has got to be like something out of Doctor Who, hasn't it? Come and get really, really close. So these are going to grab hold of a tiny gemstone. Already half of the stock's gone. I'm so pleased that you love this because it means we can do more and more and more. I want to pick up a gemstone. This tool needs to be with me always. Can you imagine even now let's bring your price tag in because half of these are gone on the website and I do want to be fair to everybody that is on the phone lines now as well. We are giving you this toolkit for just under £20. It's such an amazing addition to your jewellery making. Can you imagine being able to actually make things like this? Actually make rings like this. Incredible. Incredible. Now, Kirsty, get in here. I can't have it, birthday girl. I need to know everything, and I only know limited things. This is good. Natalia, we need this.
I think you just need them to play with. Yeah,
Have you seen this before?
The claw.
The claw is my master. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Right, talk to me, birthday girl. Happy birthday!
Thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody for Facebook messages and texts. Everybody sent me nice.
Oh, lovely!
Thank you very much. This is all for you guys. Gemstone setting was the first jewellery making thing that I actually did myself individually. So I've been hoping to bring it to Jewellery Maker for quite a while now. So as Jenny said, this is a really small range to start off with, but if it goes well, Jewellery Maker are going to look at bringing in the princess cut, the square cut gemstones, the trilliant cuts, and they'll all sort of be coming soon. So get buying them now, get your toolkit now while you can, while we've got the stock of it. As we've already seen, half the stock's gone, so I'd sort of get them now while you can. This is my favourite medium of jewellery making. It's so versatile. We've got a couple of bracelets actually. Cass, have you got?
It makes me feel like
then?
a jeweller. I mean,
Yes.
we're all madly in love with the tanzanite pendant, which is just craziness. How about being able to create something like this? Oh my word!
I know you've got your eye on that. We have to keep watching.
Now, Ben just started, he just turned up and he went, why have we got all Gems TV's pieces in here?
Yes, we've had a couple of people asking that if we've got Gems TVs, but no, this gives you the option of doing that. That's the biggest reason for me why I used to do it. I used to be a wedding planner, and I had a lot of requests from people wanting gemstone set pieces with specific gemstones in that they couldn't find matching ones, a large amount of the same matching ones if they had a lot of bridesmaids. So that was the reason I started it. But it does get to a point that if you can do it really, really well, you can take it to craft fairs and you can do it there and then for people.
It looks,
really
you look
different.
like, this is a
Fantastic
jeweller's
medium.
piece. This is jeweller's.
I mean, here you can see this particular one. This again is a different setting potentially that we could get
Like
in.
a
I'll just
bezel
move it
set,
across.
isn't it?
This is a sort of bezel set gemstone here, but again you can see that I've incorporated the chainmail into here. These are sort of cabochon set ones that we've got here. The product range is massive for gemstone setting, and this is just a really small amount that we're initially having in, just to sort of get a feel on what you guys think about it.
And Kirsty, I couldn't be more in love with this medium. I couldn't be more wanting to
Exciting.
get there and do this and feel like a jeweller, advancing our techniques, advancing the skills and the knowledge of gemstones that we already have. It looks like these are heading for a sellout. You need to be on the phone lines as quickly as you can. This is a brand new medium. We're giving you the tools. Off you go, Kirsty. You've got to go and press buttons. We're bringing you the tools in which to create your very own prong set jewellery. Check out baskets because these are absolutely flying out. You can create your own earrings, your own rings. The Mystic Garden topaz that we saw. Oh my gosh, we are now down to limited quantities. It does look like we are going to sell out of this in a second, so you need to check out baskets. Anybody with an unchecked basket, you must check out your baskets now. So all of your tools, let me talk you once more through what everything does. Where's my little Kool-Aid pusher? Not my Kool-Aid pusher, my prong pusher. My prong pusher is in the toolkit. You push, you've got the rivet, which I'm going to show you, for the claws. A lot of pushers that people buy are flat. They do not work as effectively, we believe. So you just push I keep calling it Kool-Aid. You just push the prong into the gemstone. Go opposites. Less than 20 of these left. Go opposites. You can use these in rings. You can use this in pendants. You have also got the ring prong setter. Now you take one end and you place your prong ring into it. You then very gently squeeze down to push those prongs in without harming the gemstone. The more pressure you need, the more you place that wedge in. Can you see how that wedge will close it up? Now, so you just place the ring inside. Kirsty's going, use one of my rings. put the band in, there you go. Shut it. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I thought it was the other way around, Kirs, sorry. Then I work on it. Oh, so it's not going to go blinking anywhere, is it? Perfect. Then I get my pusher out. Oh, because it's really hard to hold on. Okay, I get it. I thought it was the other way around. I thought I tightened it. We're in single figures, it's going to sell out. So you use your pusher then. I feel like a jeweller. I feel like my friend Ryan Spicer. Now, I can be, can't I? This is ace. Look at this. Natalia, I'm just in it. The claw is my master.
They give you a gemstone so that you can actually pick it up, don't they?
These are gone and sold out. It's gone, sold out. Well done to everybody. Now, for everybody that's got theirs, I do need this, Natalia. I do.
You do need it. You look good. You look good setting gemstones.
Can you imagine people coming into my shop where I'm doing this? How clever I would look. This is the greatest way to make me look clever. I've discovered a way that makes me look I'm going to do this. And I'll be like, yeah. I spent years, darling, learning this. Years and years of craftsmanship. When really I didn't, because it's just...
And they can watch
really
your
easy.
first time on YouTube, can't they? They can go on YouTube and see the day it happened. When
They
you found out
can,
how to set
indeed.
gemstones.
Natalia, I'm so sorry. I know that you wanted one of these, if there was any left, but there aren't.
I can wait.
They are gone, all gone. So you are going to want some prong sets. I'm going to give to you your first prong sets. Now, these are sterling silver, and I've got the prong sets for the oval gemstones, all the heart shapes. And you've got, the oval is 7 by 5 and it's got a double bail on it. They are solid sterling silver, and the round is an 8mm. They are marked with the 925 silver, and they both have a raised setting to allow the light to travel underneath the gemstone to get the very, very best of your gemstones. Now, if you want to prong set, now we've got a piece of jewellery actually using one of these settings. No, I'm just turning that around. Here we are, I've got that. Thank you, my darling girl. So this is with the oval and using the zircon. I'm going to give you loose gemstones momentarily. Look at that, you can do. So I'm going to, if you don't mind, Kerry, I'm just going to take this off and put it onto my hand, and then I'm going to place it next to the prong setting so that you can get a clear idea of what we're looking at here. Have a look at this. Isn't this a wonderful new medium? Isn't it so cost effective? Wouldn't you love to give your best friend something you totally made? If you double buy on these, they could be earrings if you buy 2. So here's the prong set, and here is a wonderful piece of zircon. In this bundle, I'm giving you 1 oval, and I'm giving you also 1 round. Have a look at that raised prong setting, allowing the light to travel underneath the zircon. There you go, and it's there on the round, and it's there on the oval. Half of the stock's gone. I'm so sorry, because everyone's going mad. Half the stock's gone, half the stock's gone. Oh my goodness gracious me. Half the stock has gone on the website, so let's give you your price tag on the phone lines. Make it fair, let everybody get a chance. 2 sterling silver bails, definitely double buy on these. A beautiful pair of earrings. Oh, whether it's round or whether they're oval, this really is a stunning, stunning, stunning deal. This is going to sell out as well, I think. You've got those sterling silver bails, prong bails for you. And like I said, they don't just have to be pendants, they are earrings as well. They're gone, they're sold out. £8.95 was a wicked price tag. Now let's give to you. Again, you've got to be quick. Let's do 8mm round gemstones. So these will fit in that pendant bail. If you just bought what I just gave to you, I'm going to give you the gemstones to go inside the round bail. Now, I hope you've multi-bought on those. Did anyone multi-buy? Right, if you bought that, you need these. You need them. So I've got the information for you. These are your calibrated size gemstones ready. Have you, stop a minute, stop. Have you seen the opal that's inside here? Have you seen the peridot? People on the phone lines that's missed out on the last one, hold the line. We've got still some things to come for you. Look at that opal. Crikey O'Reilly. Can I get it out? Oh my gosh, you can, oh my gosh, oh my actual goodness. That quality is outstanding. outstanding, but am I going to pay a lot for these? Look at this. Oh, Natalia, this is mesmerizing. I'd love to go through each one at a time, but you know what? What do you mean we've only got 60? No. Then we've got, I mean, that is just wonderful. A white quartz, a wonderful, beautiful, checkable faceted white quartz. Now these are going to fit in your bail. Look at this peridot. I have got something fabulous. Peridot, August birth gemstone, love it. Smoky quartz. Oh, you've also got amethyst. I've got a Swiss blue topaz for you. Look at the amethyst. The Swiss blue topaz, look, it's not faceted, it's a gorgeous cabochon. Look at that, it's just stunning. Can you believe this? You can become what I think should be considered a jeweler. They're under £40 for these. You've got to be quick. The quality of that opal was outstanding. Outstanding. With the peridot, you've got everything so far. 1 P&P is all you're going to pay. You get all of this. You get the gemstone information. You get the carat weight. Look at the clarity on that. It's beautiful. You have got the smoky quartz. You've got the white. £40 for all of these is incredible. You've got 2, 4, 6 gemstones, loose gemstones. Could this be a profit maker for you if you're going to sell them on? It's about giving the most glorious personal Christmas present. You do get all of the information on the gemstones as well. All of that is there for you. You get them in a beautiful display box also. Less than 20 of these left. These look like they're going to be heading for a sellout as well. 0800 644 655. I'm talking to you about top quality, and you can see that the opal alone just literally giving off its own fireworks of quality. There's queues on the phone, please bear with. It is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. You can get webby with us as well. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. This is super exciting. Now let's move on to the rings for you. So keep these in mind if you want the rings. We've approached, are we on single figures? We're in single figures of those now. They were 8 mil round cuts. So now I'm going to give to you 2 different sizes. Which one are we going to do? Box 15 first or box 16 first? Right. I've got 2 different sizes. You've got that classic. It's the same design in 2 different settings. I'm firstly going to give you the size 7. Now, which is NO, isn't it, 7? N to O, size 7 or N to O. Now it's that classic almost. Is this oval then, or could I make this right? No, it's oval, isn't it? So this is what Hannah Oxbury's used. We're going to give you some oval gemstones in just a tick. Now they're 7 by 5, the same as the pendant bail, and this is your size 7 ring, so an N to O. It fits on my finger. It probably fits on Natalia's slender little fingers as well. So you can see the hallmark there. This is solid sterling silver, and it is going to go together hand in hand with your kit. If you want to be able to create your own ring, I love that classic setting. It's very expensive looking, isn't it? And what depth you've got, you can really allow for a longer there are so many of you on the phone lines. We're going to give you straight away the price tag because it looks like this is going to sell out as well. JFMC04. Oh my gosh, it's so busy. You must act fast. It's only £7.95, which is a truly remarkably low price tag. Now, they're gone. They're gone and sold out. Good grief. Now I'm going to give to you. I'm going to give you that one. Now this is the same one but in a different size. You can see the difference. There's more silver because it's a larger. Now you can resize these sizes if you need to. Take them to a jeweller's and resize them if you need to. So this is a size 9. So it is the larger size. Now look at this. I've just we are literally just hearing now that we are ordering these for you. We've realised how popular this means. £7.95. £7.95. You'd have thought with the extra silver you'd be paying more, but you're not. You're just paying £7.95. This one is your size 9. I gave you your size 7, which is N to O. What's the size 9 again? R to S. Size R to S. £7.95 has got the hallmark. We are into single figures. I'm going to show you an example of a prong set oval, slightly different setting, and they're gone. 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 Oh. Let's do some more gemstones, please. Can I do the ones that fit in the pendant and the ring, the ovals? 8 by 6, no, that's not it. 7 by 5, yeah? Yep, 7 by 5. Whoops. These will fit in the rings and the pendants from earlier. I kind of want to make one. Not just kind of, I wanna. Now, literally we got permission at 1 o'clock yesterday. When Oliver got in at 7 o'clock this morning, he was like, what's going on? What is all this? So we don't have anything to give to you. Now, I can't open these. Hang on. They might still have tape on them. No, they haven't. Cass has taken it off. Can you open them, Cassandra, please, Babs? They're 7 by 5. They fit the pendant and the rings. Thanks, darling. Might need a... Now, we are going to have the workshop on the 17th of December. Is it booked up already? She's trying to... Kirsty's just saying, it's Kirsty doing it. If you put your name down on the list, she will try and do another day as well. So 17th of December is ours, and we're going to be doing a DVD as well. Now we're just trying to open. We've all got long nails. We're going around the crew. Who hasn't got nails? Oliver, your nails are far too long. Come on, Kirst, get it open. Just try to open it. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Lever. Now remember, if you got the ring, I'm going to give you the gemstones. If you got the, let me show you those actually. And if you did get the pendant bales, now everything I've given you so far is sold out. So you've got to be quick. Have I still got any more of those round cut gemstones left or not? They're gone. Everything's gone. Everything so far in this range has gone. What about the toolkit, Kirsty? Toolkit, gone. Everything gone. Paula just came down and went, this is definitely coming back. Kirsty was like, yeah. She did a little wiggle. She was like, little victory wiggle. Okay, I'm going to give you the price tag straight away on these because so many of you are already there. Now I'm going to give to you a Swiss Blue Topaz, a Ratanakiri Zircon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look. Have I got not time to show them all? Oh, look. Oh my gosh, a Swiss Blue Topaz, a Ratanakiri Blue Zircon. You've got an Ice White Topaz. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. An Amethyst and amethyst. I'm so excited I've lost the ability of speech. Guess what? An emerald and a Vesonite. Oh, I got to get one out. I got to get that little baby out. Look at that. What if you could make somebody an emerald ring for Christmas? Come on, what an opportunity. Look at that gorgeous colour. Oh my gosh, I love this. You're getting all of these ovals. Look at that in a ring. Yes, please. Yes, please. For just £27.95. These are the ones you can put in the earring bail and in the ring bail that you've just bought. If you missed out on the settings, get them ready in anticipation for when the settings come back. So this will go inside your pendant bail. Right, okay, we're limited now. You've got to be quick. If you've got this in a basket, you have to check it out. You've got a genuine emerald up there. You could buy 2 of these and make emerald earrings. Get 2 if you're looking to make pairs of things, pairs of earrings. Now, you've got to be quick. If you love the way this ring looks, then you need this set. Look at what you've got. Isn't that beautiful? Here is your opportunity to create absolutely luxurious, completely and utterly beautiful jewellery. If you bought the ring setting, they will fit within your ring prongs. If you bought the pendant settings, they will fit. If you manage to get 2 of the pendant settings, you will need 2 of the box sets to make earrings. £27.95. This is incredible. What an opportunity. We're approaching very limited quantities again. How many have we got left, Kirsty? We have hardly any of these left. You've got to act fast. It's so hard to tell the exact percentage. Well over half has gone at £27.95. Very, very, very popular. They're going that quickly. We can't catch up with you. I can't give you an accurate exact, but I know well over half of the stock. Approaching a sellout again for these oval gemstones, amethyst, beautiful Ratanakiri zircon, white topaz. You've got emerald, versanite, Swiss blue topaz. You get all the information of your gemstones. You've got an emerald in there. Imagine being at a craft fair, getting this out, asking your customers which gemstone you would like. The presentation is incredible. The skill is wonderful. Natalia, talk to me about why this is going to be one of your new mediums.
Well, because I already set gemstones in silver clay, but then of course you have to buy the silver clay, you've got to make it, and sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes you just want to have the settings already there. And I'm a big fan of, as you were saying, about having things individually, how you want them, the colours and the stones that you want. A friend of mine was telling me that he got a jeweller to make a ring for him. He wanted a ruby ring for his girlfriend, and he was really unhappy with what the jeweller did with it. But can you imagine if you presented something to somebody and you said, you know what, I know this is what you like and I actually made it myself. Doesn't it make it even more precious?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If you've got that personal gift, and if you're, you know, if you're given the opportunity to be able to create like this, you need to be on the phone lines. You need to be checking out baskets. This has gone very, very, very limited. It does look like that one's going to sell out. Now, I'm going to give you the Trilliant box now. Where's your Trilliant ring gone? I had that on. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Have you got it? Oh, I put it in the mandrel. That's what. Thank you, darling. I clamped it down. Now, let's give you the Trilliants. Trilliant is the new. We're getting the Trilliant settings in. Paul has just confirmed that she has just ordered them. Has she ordered them? We're going to be getting them in. Because everybody's loved this so much, I'm going to give you the Trilliant selection. And hang on a minute. You've got a tanzanite in here. Did you know that? Look at the quality. Look at the quality of this tanzanite. Then look, oh my gosh, you've got a Rajasthan garnet, deep, beautiful red, a stunning amethyst. Isn't that gorgeous? Is that your favorite? Oh my gosh. Then look, Trilliant cut's one of my, that's what my tanzanite ring is in, a Trilliant. Look at these, that's what Oliver's wife's earrings, did she have those on her wedding day? And then she did. The iolite, oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, look at the quality of this sky blue topaz. I love it. I think that is absolutely breathtaking. This is, I mean, listen, if you go elsewhere, if you walk into a jeweller's, how much is a gemstone like this set into silver? You're getting the most amazing opportunity right now. I'm going to take it out of its box if that's all right. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Look at the quality. Just look at the quality. And to have this prong set is just perfect, to really expose. Look at that. The quality is incredible. Our big boss, Steve Bennett, of course, has one of the biggest collections and is a huge in the gemstone world, as I'm sure you might already be aware. Such incredible buying power, and it's all about going straight to the mines and getting the quality you want, not picking the quality that is available. Now again, I'm going to show you the ring and show you how a Trilliant actually works. Now this one's an accent in this particular ring, and actually, now this is magenta pink topaz in the center with white topaz Trilliants, and Kirsty sold it for over £40 in sterling silver. £45 she sold it for in sterling silver. Think about your price tag if there was a tanzanite, if there was an emerald. The Trilliant selection, very, very busy. So the accents here to finish off your pieces, to make them have that wow factor. I've got them all out. I love them. Hang on, let's place you back in there. Go on. Loads of people, when you enter the Wall of Fame, you say, I've had this strand for ages, I didn't know what to do with it, you know, so I've got this, that, or the other. You know what? It could be that you've got a favourite ring that your mum passed down to you, but it's sentimental because of the gemstones. You've never really, maybe it's broken, maybe you've wanted to modernise it. What about adding other gemstones too? Maybe you've already bought some of the gemstones. Maybe you've bought your prong setting kit. You get all of this with a tanzanite. Get them now while they're in stock. We are selling out. They're 5mm trillions. You've got a tanzanite, Swiss blue topaz, a Rajasthan garnet and iolite, an amethyst and a white topaz. All of this. And you've got your information there as well for just 24, you've got tanzanite in there. 24, trillion cut is so difficult. It's one of the hardest cut for the lapidus to perform. One of the most wasteful cuts as well. 24.95 pence. So much waste goes into a trillion cut that it does make it very, very expensive. 24.95. A ridiculously low price tag. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful invite for you to get even craftier, even more creative with your jewellery making. It's been super uber popular with us today. Natalia, to have the access to all of these gemstones is just wonderful. If I've got silver clay, if I just bought the silver clay kit, could I set any one of these gemstones into silver clay? Did any of them come from the list?
You had peridot in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you had garnet.
Yeah, I've got garnet in this one as well, and tanzanite.
Tanzanite, you can't set it directly into the clay and then fire it, but you can set it afterwards. So all of them can be set afterwards, definitely.
So if you bought earlier the silver clay kit, this is a great addition to your silver clay.
It's a fantastic addition to the silver clay kit, it really is. And you know, if you've ever been sort of dithering and thinking, I don't know whether to go into silver clay, what a day to do it. You've got the silver clay kit at the lowest price ever. You've got all these beautiful gemstones. It's just a must. It's that time of year, isn't it, where we want to spoil ourselves.
I think so. And what about it being a New Year's resolution for you to push your career forwards? We got Angela in today doing one of her workshops, talking to everybody about how to drive their business forward as a jewellery maker, and you can go and click on like her Facebook page. Natalia, when I've got some gemstones here, so many people bought, we had over 100 people buying the silver clay, it's sold out. So for any one of those 100 people that have bought this, their silver clay set a wonderful reduced price tag, I think this would be an enormous investment for their. I mean that's just my opinion, but wow.
I think it would, and you know, less than £100, and you have this precious metal, you've got these tools, and then you've got these gemstones. You know, and you know, for a face value of a lot more. It's incredible value.
I think this is an opportunity and a half. Now, last gemstone box of the day is yours now. Now, I'm going to give you the 8x6s. Now, the tanzanite pendant I'm showing you here, that's an 8x6. So I'm going to give you larger gemstones now. We are going to be bringing you the prong settings as soon as we can. Calibrated size that we've got here, and we are going to give to you now. Oh gosh, aren't these gorgeous? Cass has opened these for me already, haven't you? 8x6 are they? No, this is a different one, hang on. Tra la 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 la. Oh, come on, don't clamp together. Me. Thank you. Can't open it. Now, you've got larger. So is this, what's this gemstone I've got in the middle here? What size is that? Oh, hang on. There you go. This one here, the Mystic Topaz, is that smaller? That's smaller than the ones we're getting, isn't it? Let's have a look at the tanzanite. The tanzanite is the size we're getting. We're just going to get Oliver to open it again. Can you do the man thing, please, Oliver? Now, if you haven't got the settings this time, we will be getting them back in. Still get the gemstones, because then you are ready just a few days apart with the postage. Do we have a ballpark day, how long it's going to take in? You can't be entirely sure. Paul is literally on the phone now making some demands. I think we should just send Paula to wherever it is we get these from. just gonna have to go there with a big suitcase. The workshop will be before Christmas, and will I get the equipment to do? I will, won't I? Have a look at this. So you get to take home the piece of jewellery that you make though, don't you, on the workshop? So this is the same size, isn't it? Look, there you go, is the ring. 8 by 6, a perfect size for a ring. Absolutely perfect. Now I'm giving to you here, oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this. An emerald, well you can see that, an emerald. Can I just say, are you seriously, look at the quality of this ruby. Can I set ruby into silver clay?
You can, yes.
I can fire it?
Yes, you can
fire it. So if you've got the
place.
silver clay, get this.
Yeah.
What about emerald?
Emerald is okay as well, yeah.
I've got emerald and ruby, so I'm presuming this one's going to be a lot higher price tag. Now you've also got a smoky quartz, an amethyst, a tourmaline. Tourmaline, look at that, beautiful. And you've got a white topaz as well. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're getting this opportunity. Ruby and emerald. 8 by 6. This is the oval cut collection. We're talking about incomparable value, we believe. Absolutely unbelievable. Every tray is truly a one of a kind because of the nature of gemstones. You have got colours of nature here. You have got those wonderful shapes. You have got fabulous windows of opportunity. You've got all of your information on the gemstones that you've bought as well, with an extended money back guarantee. Shop now, shop now, shop now. Get them now. Do you know what? Because of that 31, we're doing more than the 30-day money back guarantee for you here, just in case you're not sure. Till the 31st of January 2014. If you change your mind, this is the time now when you have got the most amount of time to send these back. How many months? Is it 2? It's over 2 months. I mean, I didn't see yesterday. I did have a bit of a chop and change, so I was thinking, is anyone else doing this on the shopping TV? I didn't find anyone doing it. Lots of you there on the phone lines already. YSC. I45, the oval cut collection. These are 8 by 6. They've got ruby, they've got emerald, and my, they've got a very low price tag. What do you think of this? They're only $27.95, even though you've got 2 precious gemstones in the one box. This is a collector's choice box. This is a joy. If you bought the silver clay, it's not just about prong setting. If you bought the silver clay, you need this in your life. At under £30, limited edition, and is approaching a sellout. I'm just hearing 0806 444 655, half of the stock gone and sold out. Let me tell you, you've got an emerald, a ruby, a tourmaline, an amethyst, a smoky quartz, and a sparkling white topaz. This opportunity is mind-blowing. A tourmaline, a few shades lighter than that, maybe sort of approaching the Paraiba, the Paraiba walks of life. Would you be looking at triple figures? Would you? Let's just look at this ruby, actually, and if I may, I'm going to open it because I want to show you the clarity of this ruby. Now, doopy-doo-doo-doo. I've got to show you this because I think this is ridiculous. Where's me magic-y? Where's me Mikey Magic? Have you got me Mikey Magic? Can I use it for the first time? Will I be able to see the clarity of the gemstone though? Where is it? Where is Mikey Magic? Have you got the little, oh, thank you, Angel Pie. Okay, put it on its face and pick it up by the Kool-Aid, yeah? Oh, I love this tool. I want to sing. La, 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 la. Isn't this tool a must-have? Do we need this? We need this. It's a must-have for me. Look, but it allows you to really appreciate this. It is a must-have for me. Can you imagine the things I'd finally be able to find? You know what? We've got this wooden floor at home, right, with big gaps in between it. Do you imagine how many things I lose down the gaps of my wooden floor at home? I'm going to take this home. I'm going to find things I haven't seen for years. Look. I'll be like, how did you get there? Oh my gosh, I love this. My point in picking it up was to show you the quality of the ruby. So a lot of people think that it might have just bought high street jewellery, that rubies don't have clarity. Well, look at this. What a stunning ruby. And I'm so sorry, but this tool has now gone and sold out. But isn't it fabulous? Isn't it fab? I'm not allowed to take this one because it's the only one in the whole of Gems TV and Jewellery Maker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means so much to us that you love this as much as we do, because it means that we can get loads and loads back in stock. Now, because Kirsty has gone all woohoo about life, because this is her favourite thing. So it's like when you show somebody your jewellery, you know when you create a piece of jewellery and you think it's fantastic and you show it to somebody and you hope they think it's fantastic, and if they don't, you just think, oh, and that feeling of, are they going to like this? Are they going to not? Well, you know that feeling, right? That's how Kirsty just felt giving you this medium. It's her favourite thing. She loves it. And she kept saying to us, I'm not sure, do you think everyone's going to love it as much as I do? Because I love it and it's my life and I really hope everyone loves it. And this was a test, and Kirsty's so happy because you love it, and it's the same feeling as when you give someone some jewellery and they love it. Now, with that in mind, Kirsty's saying, I'm going to thank everyone. How do I thank everyone? She's going to do something literally bananas. It is Kirsty's birthday, so she does deserve a treat. On your day of birth, Kirsty, my darling, and because we've sold out of all of the silver clay, we're going to bring you back the copper and the bronze clay, and we're going to give you, it was already at its lowest ever price tag. We're now going to slash it down even lower. I will take the ring off, Kirsty. Calm down. Calm down, dear. All right. Now, look, here's everything you get. Now, in this case, you get 200 grams of clay, but you also get your firing block, and you get the gas torch as well. Included is, of course, the display case. The metal clay starter kit LLG C70 was $47.95 today, yeah? Can you not do the slashy McSlashy on the... Oh, you're doing it with your hand. Get me a real sword. No, don't. We all know that's leading nowhere but trouble. Here's everything that you get. You get your Prometheus. I love that word. It's quite a nice name for a child. Prometheus. I like that. Yeah, Prometheus, it's great. Prometheus bronze clay, 100 grams. You get 2 of those, 1 in the bronze, 1 in the copper. Pick clean, I talked to you earlier about what that does. A large gas torch, 3 of your sandpaper squares, your Teflon sheet, 10 centimetres, mini roller, wire brush, pack of playing cards, clay balm, love that, good on the lips, water brush pen, plastic tweezers, agate burnisher, snake roller, firing brick, and your instruction leaflet. It's more like a book. LLG C70. Don't forget to add our tutorial DVD to your kit. £4, 95 Now your discount, it was earlier £47.95. Today we're going to give it to you. For anybody who's already paid this price, don't worry, it will be automatically adjusted. For £44.95. We squeezed a couple of quid off for you because we love you. So now you can go and get yourself a glass of wine instead. LLG or buy something else gorgeous here. That would be much better for you actually, wouldn't it? Yeah. With an extended money back guarantee, it's time to start a new medium. Now, Natalia, what would you be saying to anybody out there who was thinking about this but wasn't sure? Tell me everything about this.
I was so excited. I was jumping in straight away. I just think it's a fantastic opportunity, and that price is just, it's surreal. You know, you can make some amazing pieces. If you want to check out the website, there's a tutorial on there, an introduction to copper and bronze clay, so you can find out all the whys and wherefores of how you work with it, how you fire it, and some examples of some beautiful jewellery as well. And I think you and I filmed that, didn't we?
We did. I fell in love with it. That's the day I fell in love. with this medium, I have got to really be hand on heart honest with you. Anything, Natalia, just like this prong setting and just like your metal clays, anything that makes me look and feel like I've created something a jeweler can create has got my big tick. Now, you know, a lot of the presenters here, both at Gems TV and at Jewellery Maker, come to your workshop.
They do, yeah.
And we do that because we love what you create. We love that you can put your own design aspect into it. We love the finished pieces.
It's really brilliant, and I ran a copper clay workshop last Friday actually, and two of the people who came along, they wanted to make really bespoke pieces, and one lady, she really liked hedgehogs, and she said, I want to make a copper hedgehog. And she just drew a little design out on a piece of paper, and then she just cut it out in the clay when she'd rolled the clay out. She textured the clay to make the little spikes on it, and had a little nose and everything. Oh, it was beautiful. When it was finished, it just looked stunning.
I do love a hedgehog too. I love that. You can just, or even things like baby's fingerprints. We're talking about that as well, weren't we?
Yes, we were. And you know, there's so many different things you can do. And what I love to do is to do accents of copper and bronze clay, and to add it to the medium, like the sari silks, and you know, like adding it with wire and polymer clay. It's just fantastic.
It is, isn't it? It really is. At £44.95, you get everything that you need, and this is a brand new lowest ever price tag. Now, the time is ticking, so without further ado, I'm going to show you what else. Let's just give you a quick rundown of absolutely everything you get, and then we're going to move on to Natalia's next kit. You do get full instructions. So the metal clay starter kit LLG C70 sees you with one bronze clay Prometheus clay 100-gram pack. You also get one copper clay 100-gram pack. We're seeing Pickling, your large gas torch. Those are £20 on their own, says Natalia, if you're shopping elsewhere. You've also got your 3 sandpaper squares, you've got your Teflon sheet, your mini roller, your wire brush, your playing cards, your clay balm, your water brush, plastic tweezers, your agate burnisher, your snake roller, your firing block, and your full instructional leaflet. Now, Natalia, today we have had kits that do suit our own needs, if we're honest. Now, this kit is all about us. It's all about the ladies. And I've got to say, this kit includes my single favourite strand in the whole of Jewellery Maker, and the fact that you've got it in a kit was an utter diva moment between you and I, because there were some demands. Now, if this is going to be your last show, and it really is this time in the daytime, you're going to go out with something stunning, girlfriend.
My kit, it was like a kit of utter fabulousness. It was made for an ice maiden, for a snow queen, for a goddess.
Look at the size of those white pearls. That's my favourite strand in the whole world.
I know.
In the whole world.
You know, when I think there was a question on Facebook, Jewellery Maker asked about what's your favourite gemstone, what are the kind of gemstone textures you like, and somebody put, I like the rough cut gemstones. And I thought, I'm not a big fan of rough cut gemstones. Until I opened my little purple organza gift bag, and there it was staring me in the face. And you know how I like my big gemstones, and all rough cut and gorgeous. And do you know, they reminded me of, do you know that scene in Superman?
Yes,
where he gets into the icy waste and he picks up that crystal and he throws it and it builds this beautiful palace. And it just looked like that, like a magic wand.
It is like a magical staff, isn't it? I'm going to show you that in a sec. For me, Natalia, so you've got this wonderfully beautiful strand that really is graduates, really makes some wow factor pieces. For me, my all-time favourite strand of the year, I've got a sticker on my arm. I was like, I didn't know I had a tattoo. And then I went, no brain, you haven't got a tattoo. Get rid of that. Oh, now I'm branded. I'm branded. I actually genuinely thought, when did I get that tattoo? You know, like, I've been branded. Now, have a look. It's a freeze mark. This is my favourite strand of the year. They are so perfect for me, for everybody. They are absolutely huge, and they look expensive. They look like they're mega bucks. This is a mega buck strand. Then here's Natalia's statement strand. Look at the size of these. I want to put these against a black bust. Actually, I'll put them against here. Because come on, Ice Maidens. This is a strand of drama, isn't it? Oh, my goodness gracious me. They look like, have you ever been to a crystal healing shop?
Yes,
My grandma's into that kind of thing, and
yeah.
she's got things like this dangling everywhere. Are you going to the show? Crystal healing show on Saturday? How lovely. Now, I think those look kind of, I mean, whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, don't they look like it, is what I'm saying. Whatever we believe is what we believe. Live and let live is always my motto, but, you know, they feel amazing, Natalia.
Those pearls are such incredible quality though. And you know, combat, again, this is a really inspired kit, because I don't think if I was putting kits together that I would see those big shards of quartz and I would immediately think, oh, perfect pearls with them. Would you?
No, because I'm a snob with pearls. I'm using those on their own.
I think, you know, maybe
terrible.
onyx or, you know, something else, but absolutely, it's a match made in heaven. It's inspired.
I got to tell you, I need a real push when it comes to mixing pearls, because I am so one-minded. I am so set on that is a pearl necklace, that is a pearl bracelet. And I miss out on all these wonderful, wonderful ideas and designs because I am so one-track minded when it comes to pearls. But I would take the Keshi pearls and put together with the with these amazing, amazing quartz. Now, the Keshi pearls are going to add texture. The bracelet Natalia's made is simply beautiful and adorable. I want to just tell you that one of these pearls prong set into a ring would be gorgeous. I want to just tell you that one of these put into some silver clay after it's been fired would be blinking gorgeous. Do you know what else would be gorgeous? If we had this kit with sterling silver. Well, I can help you there, because you have got solid sterling, had to be solid sterling silver findings. It's called peach sorbet, which makes us all hungry, let's face it, doesn't it? The toggle clasp, the 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, the lobster claw clasp, the eye pins, the head pins. Do you get just head pins, or do you get eye pins as well? You get both, don't you? And you've got that wonderful heart chain. Try this kit out for just... Have we or have we not seen pearls like this for that kind of a price tag? I know I have. $32.95. You've got the incredible pearls. You've got these statement strands. You've got the sterling silver. It's a Kirsty's birthday bonanza price tag. You've got to get these in your life. If you've been embracing gemstones today, if you've been looking at gemstones with a whole new feeling, you need to get this kit. Let's get on over to Natalia and have a look at the gorgeous pieces that, do you know, we're so busy today. By the way, if you think you see something you love, get it. 1 P&P, extended money back guarantee. Now is definitely the time to be shopping, even though those kits of silver clay, of bronze clay, are very, very, very heavy. We're not going to charge you any extra P&P because we love you. Come on, let's go over to that lovely lady. Look at the very size of these pearls.
You're not going to let those pearls go,
never,
are you?
Never.
You're going to watch your check.
Oh,
your
yeah, they're
handbag
going. Get your hands up. I love them. I love them.
I was looking at them and I was going, do you know what? These are so perfect.
Oh no, my strands accidentally come open.
Oh, how is that?
Oh
how
dear.
Happen? Did you do it with your teeth?
No, it just happened. I don't know
You've
how.
been gnawing on it.
Now we're gonna have a quick look, and we're so busy. Those earrings I might have to model actually.
Yes,
I'll
think
model
you do.
them.
Well, because you know, I was hoping that you were on the show, because when I'm designing my jewellery, I always think of some of the presenters, and
were these for me?
The dangly earrings, I always think of you because I know how much you love them.
And pearlies.
And
that's my favourite thing
but
in
you
the
know,
world.
because you've got this lovely, really bright blonde hair, and then you know you've got this.
It's now all cut off.
I don't wonder what was that. And you've got beautiful blue eyes, and these just go perfectly.
Thank you.
Frame your face.
Thank you. Just the ears. Don't get close to the face.
I don't know. The face is looking good today.
The face ain't good. The face ain't good close up.
The face is beautiful, and isn't that chain
Perfect.
so lovely?
It's
and
perfect.
normally I make a little charm bracelet out of it, but I wanted the earrings today.
Good. I'm glad you make that decision. It wasn't the threatening phone call last night.
It wasn't.
You're gonna make me something gorgeous.
Yes. Where are my earrings? I'm not a diva.
No, I'm not a diva at all. Natalia, something blue and something earringy. Look at the jewellery. Now you're going to show us how to make that beautiful bracelet.
Yes.
Let's see where we
For
start.
a second then, I just had a senior moment because I thought I made 5 pieces of jewellery, but you just put the earrings in.
I put the earrings in.
Sorry.
Let's not remind everybody.
I'm like a goldfish. I can only retain about 30 seconds worth of what
I'm
happened
with you.
last.
I'm with you.
Okay, because there's been so much in the show today. It's just
Natalia, I'm exhausted
I know,
with the
me
amount of things
too.
we've put in today. It's
we
wonderful.
really need our chocolate after this, don't we?
Good old Estella.
Okay, so I've got a length of beading thread,
Yeah.
and I'm going to show you how to make the bracelet. By the way.
Okay,
The,
good.
the
You had
cashmere
loads
pearls.
left, didn't you?
I had loads left, yes.
These pearls are huge.
And so I've got about 3/4 metre of thread because we need quite a lot of thread for this this particular thing. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to start off with one of my perfect pearls. They're not perfect, but they look
Well,
perfect.
I think they are. For me, they are.
They do.
I like that they are slightly over, and I'll tell you why, because they look real. And I don't want people to think I'm wearing fake pearls.
No, that's right. So I'm threading one end of my beading thread onto the pearl, and I have to point out that the beading holes on these are really nice and big, so we can do a lot with them. So I'm going to take my beading thread on my right hand side back through the hole.
Okay.
And get that right in the centre. So like my previous necklace that I made, I want to make sure that these line up really well. So pull that tight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread 3 of my Keshi pearls onto each side. And there's a lovely little vignette, little video on the JewelleryMaker Facebook page where Hannah Oxbury talks about the difference between freshwater pearls, cultured pearls, beaver pearls, Keshi pearls. She describes these as Rice Krispies.
Yes, she
They
did,
look like
didn't
Rice
she?
Krispies, and I thought that was an excellent description. I will always remember it that way now. So I've got 3 on each side, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my pearls, left hand thread through one hole, right hand thread through the other, and then pull them tight. And then what you get is you get this lovely little rhythm going with the gemstones, and you can see it has a sort of butterfly-like look. It has a little oval shape, and as you work up, you just follow that same pattern. So 3 of your Keshi pearls, and then 1 of your larger pearls so you keep going until you've got the length of bracelet that you need. And it has a ladder with a difference effect, doesn't it?
I love it,
Isn't that
Natalia.
pretty?
So what does it remind me of?
I don't know. They are like little butterflies.
It's kind of, I think, Victorian.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think
like
it
the
has-
colours.
Yeah, it has a really interesting kind of ruffly look, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And what I wanted to do is to show you how to finish the ends off. So you've got your threads on that end, which is easy. So you just I'm just going to trim the end of the thread. So you pop your crimp onto both ends of the thread, and then you've got your lobster claw clasp, and so then your 2 threads go back through your crimp again. But what do you do about the other end, because you've got a pearl at the other end and you have no thread left? Well, like I said, these bead holes are fantastic. They're nice and big, which is unusual for a pearl. Normally pearls drilled quite tightly, isn't it? But at this end, what you have is you've got the ability to thread another piece of beading thread back through your pearl at that end and do exactly the same operation. So you've got your crimp, take it back through those 2 pieces of thread, and then the other end of your lobster claw clasp with your
Oh, you do
little
it that
jump
way, do
ring.
you?
Yeah, that's right.
clever.
And I was worried, I was thinking, will I be able to do this? And I was so delighted, because I don't often like to ream my beads because I'm a bit heavy-handed with them and they end up breaking.
Yeah,
them.
I'm scared of reaming.
You can do it with your Dremel, but again, you've got to be very careful, and it's time-consuming. We just want to get this on.
We want to get
done,
on,
don't we? We've
We're
got
mums.
We've got lots of things to make,
Yeah.
things to be creative with, and then pull that tight, and then you have your
Beautiful, absolutely
finishing.
stunning. And then you just snip off,
snip
and
off, add your crimp covers.
add your crimp
And
covers, and you're
wow.
done. Fantastic. Here is the finished, beautiful bracelet. Now we've got 2 in the building.
Got 2. What will we do with
What
2?
will we do with 2 indeed, OLG C65? Now it's time to check out your wonderful designs for the last time today. It's Wall of Fame. Welcome back and straight to you.
Okay, we have 176, and this is wire wrapped druzy agate. And who's this from?
It doesn't say. Kiwi.
Kiwi. So that's
We're not
nice,
sure.
short and sweet.
Short and
Kiwi.
sweet.
But beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Wire
Kiwi
wrapping.
Bagnall. Absolutely stunning wire wrapping. I'm so sorry, we are going to have to work quite fast. Number 179 is a beautiful example of a goddess bracelet. I think there's a little bit of inspiration from Mr. Marky McBarky on here, and it's from Amy in Wisbeck in Cambridgeshire. And Amy says it's her first entry to the Wall of Fame. Welcome, welcome, Amy, with a big kiss. I found Jewellery Maker a few months ago and now hooked. This is a double Shambhala bracelet made with rose quartz beads and baby pink satin cord, all from JM. I thought, yes, I see. I thought it was a goddess bracelet. It's absolutely beautiful.
Very effective, isn't it?
Isn't it gorgeous? Well done, Amy.
This gorgeous piece.
Oh, is it a cross? Isn't that beautiful?
This is from Amanda, and she said, I was so pleased last week when I saw Ed and Lady Bulford show my first entry, and they really liked it, so I thought I'd send in another. With very sore fingers after making this rotary link chain with snowflake obsidian, cracked quartz, all from wonderful JM. Keep up the fab work, guys. Well, keep up the fab work, Amanda. I think that's amazing.
She's got the best surname in the world.
She
Hilaire,
has.
as in hilarious.
Hilarious.
Totes
yeah.
Hilaire.
Do you think
That's what
she's
I say
laughing
when-
all the time?
No, she's just
Amanda?
funny all the
She's
time.
just making jewellery all the time.
She's making jokes and jewellery all the time. Now, this is a wonderful use of beading thread, and I just love it. I think there's a major inspiration from Lady Crow here. It's from the wonderful Susan Young, who writes just one line, this week's entry to the Wall of Fame, Smoky Quartz. Love, Susan. I love it, short and sweet. There's
like a
just
pom-pom
literally
effect,
one line,
isn't it?
one line. Susan, you could have at least given us some gossip.
Yeah, tell us about your childhood, why don't you? Okay, and this is 178. I'm going to finish on a high here with Louise. I daren't pronounce that surname,
Zakoto.
Louise. She's got an amazing surname. And she says, this is using polymer clay inspired by Anne's designer inspiration show, beading thread, silver findings. And she says, thanks, Anne, for another great way to use polymer clay, and welcome to the JM family. Speaking of the JM family, thank you, Louise. It's great to see Anne and all the new guest designers, isn't it?
Oh, so wonderful. And stick with us, because it's addictive though all day. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything else decent on telly unless you want to find out, you know, who failed the DNA test.
You don't have to leave your sofa, do you now?
No.
You only have to go to switch the kettle on and pour your next cup of tea.
And it makes you feel good jewellery making. When I watch the other programme about what I just said, makes me feel like I need to go and have a shower afterwards. Now, we will be back with more amazing things, and the last of Kirsty's birthday bonanza, that amethyst. We got some birthday bonanza bargains. I had to be careful how I said that. We'll be right back after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
this wonderful mix of such natural colour, one blending into another. The teardrops, the checkerboard faceting, to create a waterfall cascade, to create a beautiful pair of earrings. Just like this, doesn't it look so expensive? How about prong setting these? If you didn't manage to get our prong sets, how about if you're in the mood for it, grabbing some wire? There was a lovely tutorial that was done by Joe Webb that's available on our website to prong set a ring. Now this colour, the depth, the way the different colours blend, fusion into one another, they seem to billow from within, really giving you detail of both colour and gemstone. Some of these offer us clarity, some of these offer us depth. They all offer that beautiful shape and that beautiful cut. I just want a little pair of drop earrings. Gemma Crow made me some the other day with the same style of gemstone in rose quartz. I love them. In post and butterfly back. You remember the day we had the post and butterfly back findings in? Love them. 80 carats. These with rose gold are gonna be stunning. Look at that as a Debbie Bulford style tassel. Perfect. Get yourself on the phone lines for these. It's another brand new strand for you today. We have got so many of you with open baskets already. So you know what? It's only one P&P. Maybe this one is a basket opener for you. Our P&P stretches all the way until midnight tonight. So be shopping with Ed this evening or with the gorgeous Fee this afternoon. BHG P66 is your item code. Your opportunity is here to grab something gorgeous for the very low price tag of just $12.95. Amethyst is definitely a collectible gemstone. Amethyst is a gemstone, of course, that is February's birthstone. It's a gemstone that's easily recognised. Against, you know, as soon as your customers see this, they will know it, they will understand it, they'll be familiar with it, and maybe it's a comforting gemstone to you as well as it is to me. Maybe it is for you. Look at the work that's gone in. Oh, and can I just draw attention to the sides of these for you, because a lot of people are actually asking me on Facebook, please show the sides of the gemstone, because this makes a huge difference in our design. So there you go, there are the sides for you. Look at the way they're drilled, so they sit on top of each other just beautifully. Where are you going to put these? Would you do a Mark Smith colour fusion with yours? Would you do a Gemma Crow wire explosion with yours? They're teardrops, they make great flowers. I love to see Debbie Bulford style tassels. I love to see those waterfall tassels as well. I think they're beautiful, absolutely stunning. Maybe you want to overlap these with a corner drilled rose quartz. Gorgeous, aren't they? Now, I do need you to check out baskets. Oh, by the way, have you got the pyrite earlier? Yes, you know it works well. That's the one I was showing it you with. Now I'm going to give to you something else fantastic. Now, loads of you bought today your silver clay kit. In fact, so many of you that it's sold out. We will not be getting the starter kit back in. That's it, it's gone, it's been discontinued, no more. Don't you absolutely have a massive grumble about that when it's your favourite nail polish, your favourite lipstick, and you've had it all your life and you've loved it all your life and it's gone. We can't get them. We can give you the individual elements, but we won't be able to bring you the same price tag for that silver kit again. It's not going to happen again. Now, I'm going to give to you, because so many of you got the silver clay today, I'm going to give you the finishing touches with Natalia Coleman with the silver clay. Now, you have got the opportunity to create beautiful jewellery. Natalia, talk to me about why Finishing Touches is different to the other DVDs.
The Finishing Touches is one that we did specially. Sorry, I'm just modelling
my
fish
I love it
now. Because what I wanted to do was to show how you can use the silver clay not just to create a pendant or a ring or earrings, but to actually use it to create toggle clasps and to create a pendant that looks, well, it looks like a pendant, but it's actually a clasp in itself, which is the one that's on the cover of there. And end caps for things like cord endings, for kumihimo, because oftentimes you can't find exactly what you want, you can't find the right size, so why not make your own? So that was what we did with this DVD.
So it's almost about customizing as well as anything else. Maybe creating things that have not been created yet.
And also, you know, the finishing touches it's the thing that makes the difference on your piece of jewellery. Have some factory made findings, or create your own, design your own from scratch and actually make it yourself, and that makes your piece so valuable, because not only has it got this precious silver, you know, fine silver, but also, you know, there isn't another one like it.
It's taking homemade into home crafted, and therefore craftsmanship, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, this DVD has always been $4.95. That's the price of it. It's the price of all of our DVDs. So I don't know what's been going on here then. Because it's Kirsty's birthday, we're gonna do a naughty price to Kirsty. It's your birthday. We're gonna slash the DVD. Natalia gave us a gift in a DVD, and it's now $3.95. You like that? You can thank The Simpsons for that tune. Other cartoons are available, such as Eek,
Top Cat,
Family Guy, and Top Cat. Top Cat, I love Top Cat. Oh, yeah, I love that tune. £3.95, £3.95 is your price tag. OUT, out. Y20. It is out. It's gonna be out of stock. £3, and I always think of Carol when I see the word out. Check it out. £3.95. Unbelievable. Now, we're not supposed to do this. I don't know why you've done it. It was really low price. It's great value anyway. What are you doing for the next few items, you Lady Lux? Upstairs said happy birthday to upstairs. It's like the great upstairs. It's like we're describing God, which I suppose we are a little bit. No, don't tell her that. Now, no, it's like our bosses, basically, upstairs. It's like they're coming from upstairs. Now upstairs have called and said, Kirsty, it's your birthday. You can get away with pretty much anything today, because it is law, isn't it? You're not allowed to get told off on your birthday unless you do something illegal. But I think pretty much in the household, I said to my household yesterday, I can't wait till Mother's Day. I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to do blinking anything. Nothing. I had a proper tantrum. Now, that's how Kirsty is today. Let's go. What, we're doing all of these? The one I had the rose quartz from? Hey up, ducks. Well, they've even given you a 10-strand bundle now. What, Hannah Roxbury agreed this? She did not agree to it. Look, she's in a meeting. Shh. Have a look at this. So you have got, I'm going to give you 10 strands. Isn't this lovely? Look at the little flickers. I'm going to give you my details in just a sec, but look, Dalmatian Jasper. Love it. You got lots of rounds here, but you've got facets too. Look at these faceted coins. Beautiful colour in that brick red. Then you've got the rounds to go with. Then you've got, look at these, corner drilled. Oh, I love this combination. Isn't that gorgeous? It's super autumnal. We haven't got any details because it's so new. Could you just tell me, right, that's agate, I've got jasper, I've got tiger's eye, I've got Dalmatian jasper. Now I'm seeing the most amazing flickers. It's got to be, I thought it was obsidian, but it's jet. When do we get jet? Plain rounds, 10 mils, gorgeous. Well, it's the same jet black, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, it's got to be serpentine, hasn't it? I would like to give you a ridiculous price tag. Lapis lazuli. Look at the shape of this. What are we calling these? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sides have they got? Yeah. Well, they're octagons. They've got 8 sides. They're elongated octagons, darling. I think you've got a gemstone for all of the seasons here. And look at this. I love this. I've got loads of these in different sizes because they're so wonderful when you've got that sort of mental block of what colour goes with what. This is a stash builder. It's also an inspiration builder. It's also going to be a money saver. It's also going to be the reason that you need to pick up the phone and add something else to your basket today. Don't you love today? Isn't it wonderful to have the excuse of Kirsty's birthday to do naughty things? You can't have your birthday every day, Kirsty, because you get told off on other days. Today, whose birthday is it next? Who can we blame next? I think that it's Kerry's birthday next January. The what, Kerry? 31st. 31st. Oh, right. Oh, on the day of our money back guarantee. What a coincidence. Let's celebrate that day. Now, you've got the extended money back guarantee until Kerry's birthday. There you go. And who knows, Kerry might decide to change her, but she won't. Now, we're going to give you your price tag. So what about a price tag that means that you pay the less than £3 per strand? These are genuine gemstones, all different shapes, all different sizes. The scope for your design is huge here, absolutely huge. We don't really bring you opportunities to give you 10 strand bundles in the day show. I don't know what that cheeky little Edmund's been up to at 5 till 9. He's been doing cheeky things. Should we do something that reflects that? Shall we? Should we be cheeky? Go on, let's do it. $29.95. Put that one in your pipe and smoke it, Ed McKay. $29.95. Oh, we'd be fuming like last night when I tuned in and he did all those bolt ring clasps for $5.95. Could you believe that? I tried to get some myself. Tuned in, flicked over and went, what's he doing? He can't do that. Well, here you go, Ed. $29.95. MWG C89. Of course, we all work together as a team, but there is absolutely competition between us. Oh, I bet Vicky Carr's at home now, dancing around Biker Grove, not believing that we're giving the price tag of just $29.95. We're the dent and burn to her Biker Grove. She doesn't even know what Biker Grove is. I said to her the other day, oh, have you seen Jeff, man? She's like, what are you on about? I was like, have you been down Dent and Burn? I don't know what you're talking about, Jenny. Have I heard her say Kawasaki? She said it, Kawasaki. $29.95. Here is another unbeatable price tag for you today. We're selling over half of the stock has gone. We're giving to you opportunities like this. We are giving you these deals because it's Kirsty's birthday. And everyone's being really kind to you today. Look, make up for it tomorrow, my love. $29.95. Heavy hangs the head that last night wore the crown, Kirsty. You'll feel this in the morning. No, it's nice to have a day of glory, though. You take it, you run. $29.95. Isn't it lovely? What a deal. Now, we're going to do Kirsty's pick of the day. And I've got now this Ming. I always do this. It's not a Ming Randrel, it's a ring mandrel. Not a Ming Randrel. No, it's not that. I always call it a Ming Randrel. It's hard to say. Try and say ring mandrel, ring mandrel, ring mandrel, ring mandrel. Now, Natalia, ring mandrel. Is it an essential for Natalia Coleman?
Of course it is, yeah.
Why?
Definitely. Well, because this one is such a good quality item and it's really heavyweight. You know, you can be very accurate with your ring measuring when you're making wire rings, and I use it for shrink plastic rings as well because it doesn't melt.
Oh yes, I've seen you do that with a butterfly.
Yes, and you know, that Laura Binding, she got me onto this ring mandrel because she uses it. She bought a load of those. She uses it for all her workshops that she runs personally and the ones she runs here. And it's got this little zip-up pouch, and it's just so lovely and portable.
Gemma Crow never leaves the house without hers.
No, I bet.
She says it's an essential tool. She has to have it. And of course, we know that rings are one of her biggest sellers.
Yeah.
Now, also, Rachel Norris told me when we did that masterclass on rings, she couldn't live without her. She says, ring mandrel, essential. Got to have it. We'll have a major Rachel Norris style strop if she can't find her ring mandrel because she can't create. And Rachel Norris, as we all know, needs to be able to create. Have a look at this. Now, this is going to be an essential tool for you if you're selling your rings on because you've got the sizes. So if somebody approaches you and says, I need a ring and I need it in a size N to O, you've got the size there. Now, it's also essential for creating the perfect round. We are dropping the price of this. We go from size G all the way to Z, and you've got the extra width at the bottom if you want to use that too. It comes with its own pouch. Great piece of kit, and I'll tell you why this is good. If you're using metal that you are going to bash with a chase hammer or texturize in any way, you need this stainless steel behind it rather than the plastic, because the plastic will chip and wood has got some give to it, so it will pucker. This will not pucker. Great if you're doing your gemstone setting, if you want to double check somebody else's ring size if you're at a craft fair and you want to know what size to give them, then this is essential. And it's professional tools that give professional results and that make you look professional. And maybe we're thinking today, maybe we're pulling up our bootstraps a bit and thinking, do you know what, I am good at this. I do love jewellery making, I want to make a bit of a career out of it. I want my friends to take me seriously. I want to make some money out of this. I'm going to give you an opportunity to create professionally. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get a ring mandrel. I don't think there's a jewellery making designer here at JewelleryMaker that does not have this. We're going to give it to you at a very cheeky reduced price tag. Has always been £8.95, not today. Today we're going to give it to you for just £6.95. Already a big amount of these have already gone on the website. Snap it up on the phone lines. 0800 644 655 is a free to phone number if you dial in from a UK landline. DOD I52 is your item code. This is your ring mandrel at under £10. A great price tag for you. A 30-day money-back guarantee is yours, and everything that you buy from us here at JewelleryMaker, apart from right now, actually, because it's not a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got until Kirsty's birthday, the 31st of January next year. That's over 2 months. Always great to buy more than one of these as a Christmas present. Wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you here. Anytime we price tag an essential tool, grab it. If you think you're going to convince your best mate into jewellery making, here's an opportunity for you right now with the extended money-back guarantee. Make sure you're checking out baskets if you're shopping online with us, and stay where you are if you're on a queue. On the phones, in a queue on the phones even. Half the stock has gone. You know what? The next weekend we have, I've decided that we're going to be turning on the JewelleryMaker lights. That's what we're going to do. We need a celebrity to do this.
You're a celebrity.
No, I mean a real celebrity.
Oh, a real one. Oh,
who can we bring in? Does anyone know a celebrity? My best friend's mum lives with Ellie Goulding's grandmother. Maybe we could bring her in. She could just talk about Ellie Goulding. Yeah, her granddaughter is a singer. Anyone else know anyone famous? Do you know anyone famous? Cass, you look like you know famous people. No? No. Yes, Ollie, you can get famous people. Now, let me give you a brand new Amazonite strand. Last brand new strand of the day. Hold the line for those. I've got to say these are very, very vintage looking. If you love your cameo look, you'll love this colour. If you love your steampunk, you'll love this colour. If you love your graduations, you'll love this strand. You need to be on the phone lines again. Amazonite, Natalia, looks wonderful with silver, so I'm imagining this is a gemstone you do reach for often.
I adore Amazonite, and I've set it in silver clay quite a few times in a bezel setting because it looks so perfect. It's really lovely, and that you know, I like it with all colours of metal, but I do particularly like it with silver.
Have a look at this, almost pinky tones on that one. Look at this strand. Stay on the phones for the ring mandrel. These would be wonderful set into rings. That was a blush of pink on that strand. Did you see it? Just looking for that. How lovely. Just goes to show with the natural formations of gemstones, every single one. See there? Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Can I set this into silver clay, Natalia Coleman?
No.
Can I put it in afterwards, though?
Afterwards, sorry, after firing you can, yeah.
You can after firing?
Yes, after firing.
In case you were like, oh, no, you can after firing.
Yeah.
So this would make a lovely...
Anything after firing.
Anything after firing?
Yeah.
Is it easy to set? Would I do it with JewelleryMaker glue, or how would I do it?
Well,
wire?
You could set it with wire, or you could do a bezel setting for it.
How would I put it into the bezel, though, with glue?
No, you just, you know, like you were doing with your prongs. It's the same kind of concept where you have a little tool that sets the bezels. So you're just pushing at one end, opposite ends. And
is fine silver as malleable as 925 silver?
Yes, even more so.
Oh, so that would be quite easy to do then.
Yeah.
Brand new today, LCGP30, 150 carats. I love a graduated strand. Are you ready? Brand new today. For just £8.95, I'm going to count these for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 of these. 28. Look at that blush. Natalia's got her own fan club outside.
I know.
Just over 30 pence each. LCG P30. Our last brand new strand of the day. Absolutely gorgeous with rose quartz. I just want to show you with that rose quartz. Isn't that gorgeous? Still availability of the 10 strand bundle if you wanted. Took the wrong one away with like a banana, didn't I? What a banana. Do you know what this is going to look gorgeous with as well? Look at this. And the silver, I think. What do you think? Silver too? Oh, I love that. Isn't that stunning? Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. £8.95 is for the Amazonite. Do add it to your order. Should we have a cheeky bundle? Oh dear, this is a bit too luxurious. Is this a birthday bun? Oh my gosh, I love these cuts, and I'm sure Natalia, citrine, can I set that?
No.
Or do I fire it afterwards?
Afterwards, yes.
Afterwards. Marmalade citrine. Marmalade citrine. I haven't seen this in ages. Look at those colours. Oh my gosh. The next big four is what we're talking about. Citrine. Oh my gosh, look. Do you know the most glorious sunset when you're on holiday? What about? Now, these are all rumoured to be becoming. Well, actually, tanzanite is already a precious gemstone. Look at the facets. And these come in pairs. This is why I love these. These come in pairs. If we wanted to prong set these, could we? Yes, we could. Yes, we could. Oh my gosh. Look, let me get these all on. Look at the sides of these aquamarine. Beautiful. Look at the colour. Oh my gosh, I love this. And this has got to be one of my favourites. No, this is my favourite strand of amethyst ever. I love these. They're marquees. They're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. Look at the colours you'll get. Oh, I love it. I blinking love this. I think it's gorgeous. The next big four? Yes, please. I gotta have that amethyst strand. This is for the connoisseur of jewellery makers. This is for you if you really feel that high end is the way you want to go with your jewellery making. This is for you. This is for you if you like the finer things in life. You know, you demand quality. You sip from a fine wine glass. Perhaps you're nibbling at caviar right now. Look at this. You know, it gives me that kind of feeling. It's very high end, very luxurious, and you know what? It just looks super expensive. That's why I love it. The colours are incredible, just incredible. Now, this bundle, of course, should be costing you over £65, and actually fine. I can live with that. I think it's I think it's worth it, do you? Wouldn't you make that off? Wouldn't you make that back off a couple of pieces? Look at that. Wouldn't you make that up straight away? I don't know why I said the word off where I meant up. I just don't know what's wrong with me today. Look at these. Look at them. These are literally rich and gorgeous. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're operatic in their drama almost. Natalia, when you see such luxury, when you see such beauty, actually I do think about you kind of, because you are luxurious and beautiful. Very sexy colours here.
Yeah.
What would you do with these? Aren't they stunning?
Oh my goodness, they are so beautiful, aren't they? I think they need to be taken apart and treated, you know, with the respect that they deserve.
Yeah.
I would definitely mix them up though, because look how well the colours go together.
I agree. I love this marmalade citrine together with the tanzanite. I think it's glorious.
They need to be spaced out, you know, maybe that beautiful chain that we get, you know, with the kits that have the sterling silver, so like the one in your
heart chain.
earrings, the heart chain. On a single, you know, single pendant. How beautiful.
And because you've got graduations here as well, you can really subtly taper a piece. I'm absolutely in love with these amethysts. I have seen them before. I just think they're gorgeous and I love the graduation on them. I think these aquamarine have got to be some of our biggest. The clarity is super and you can prong set these in wire. Let's give you this limited edition collection for just... There's a special birthday treat, SUGC02, a special Kirsty's birthday treat. She's 28 today. I'm jealous of her youth. Oh, let's suck a bit of youth out of her. They're only $49.95. They should be over £65. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, £49. 95 pence, SUGC02. I like that you're getting such outstanding value. That's the key word here, outstanding value. Well done to everybody. Now look, I'm just going to put these all together. Look at that. Look at this. Now, Kirsty's talking about birthday. What are you going to be doing for your birthday tonight, Kirsty? Are you going to... Oh, I can't believe you're doing nothing. I'm very disappointed in that. My best friend, very selfishly, got married on my birthday last year, so I didn't do anything either. But it was brilliant. I'd rather have been there. Kirsty, let's do something. You can come back to my house. Bring Ruby. Now I'm going to give you Natalia's Marley and Marley. Woo! We're Marley and Marley. Muppet Christmas Carol. Oh, Cass. Cass, do you want to be Scrooge? No. Are you all right, darling? Yeah. Doomed Scrooge, you're doomed for all time. What's the rest of those? Marley and Marley. Now have a look at Natalia's challenge. We'll do the chain first. No, we won't. We'll do the gemstones first. Kirsty went, no. No. Sorry, Kirsty. So you have got, I love Mystic Coated, do you? Just gives you that whole, you just feel like you're working in, there's something really silly that I always think about when I'm looking at gemstones. If you do watch that cartoon I was talking about with the family, there's an episode with Elizabeth Taylor, and when she blinks, she sees like lots of different images as though she's seeing everything through diamonds. And it reminds me of that. I've got a crazy brain though. Look at this. You know when you're looking through a kaleidoscope and everything changes and everything's beautiful and colourful? That's what you get with a Mystic strand, I think. And I do, we're going to see what Natalia's done with these. Very inspirational. Don't forget, we've got the wonderful Linda and Fee coming up for you at 1 o'clock, and it's Soutache o'clock at 1 o'clock. It's Soutastic. Do you like what I did there? Or Soutastic. Soutastic. Now, I know how to get chinny when I said that. So you are going to get the 3 gemstones for $15.95, and I'm going to give you the information for the chain underneath. The chain is real silver that is over copper and then has been e-coated. UTG C68 is your item code. You've got that beautiful beryl. You have got that stunning Mystic citrine, 6mm rounds, great for Soutache, by the way. And you've got, look at the beryl. The Amazonite as well, great for drops, great for pendants, beautiful in earrings specifically with the post and butterfly backs. I love that look. Chain at the bottom for you is £17.95. So here's everything that we challenged Natalia with. We're Marley and Marley. I love the noise of it. It's Santa's sleigh, listen.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's very wintry.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Are we allowed to sing that song? We're really supposed to sing, aren't we? I was singing my own version of it, you see. Ready? I'm going to bring, Santa's sleigh is coming over. When we do our Christmas, our little Christmassy thing, we're going to be doing our little Christmas VT. This would make a great sound.
It would, yeah. Definitely.
Now,
See,
Natalia.
why did we know this?
You smell good. Now, oh wow! Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, look what Natalia's done. Gorgeous, I love this.
So it's like quite Christmassy, the colours and everything. So I thought, let's do something glamorous and, you know, let's think of things that we could wear if you're going to any little do's. And so you
Let's
need
go to do. I wasn't, now I am.
Yeah, so you've got something to wear now, haven't you?
Wowzers, magowsers.
I love this chain though. I can't get enough of the chain.
Oh, I love it. I can see that you enjoyed it.
Well, I just want to go in a corner and carry on creating because I was on my next project here.
Look
I was
at
going to
this.
make a lovely charm bracelet.
Oh, Natalia Walia. A charm bracelet you're about to make.
Yes, I was going to make a little charm bracelet. I was going to have these hanging off and then I was going to use all my other... I've got loads of gemstones left.
How truly inspiring is this?
That was 1.25 wire that I found in the cupboard. You know, we have our drawer full of goodies.
Very Grecian, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? I thought that, yeah.
Oh. Top of your arm, toga, job done.
Yeah.
I like the idea of wearing a toga.
Fancy dress party, that's all you need. It's
Do
a
we
duvet
have to?
cover.
Or just a lovely, what's it called, a nice long toga style dress?
Grecian dress, yeah.
I'm sure Ryan Josh's no stranger to a toga or two, are you, Ryan
Want me
Josh?
to put that on you?
Well, I think I kind of want to work it out because when I'm at home and I do this later.
when you pinch it. Yeah, so it'll fit any wrist there.
Actually, I really do like the idea, Natalia. Oh, I love that. I'd buy that, I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll sell you it later.
I'd buy
then.
that, I would. Now, how wonderful. It's very serpentine.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what I thought as I was making that.
So just let's talk about inspiration when it comes to gemstones, because sometimes we're pushed out of our comfort zone. Do you think that's an important thing?
I think it's definitely important because if I was left to my own devices originally, you know, nearly 3 years ago when I joined this channel, I'd have just been working with smoky quartz the whole time and peridot.
Really?
But
Were those your two favourites before you started here?
You know,
I love
pearls,
peridot.
throw the pearls in and I was a happy bunny. But I really like being given these gemstones, and you know, I think what's great is you buy the bundles, you buy the kits, and you get gemstones in there that, you know, maybe there's one strand that you're buying it for in particular, but when you get the others, you just really love them. And this is a beautiful bundle. I cannot speak highly enough of it.
I adore the flower that you've done in the centre there. I love that centrepiece. How about that strand of beryl? How did you find that to work with?
Beautiful, absolutely adore it. And I like all the, you know, variation in colours and shapes as well. Just stunning.
And for the price tag, the 3 strands at $15.95, such wonderful value.
Such good value, and you know, you can't go wrong with them. You can see how, you know, you maybe think, oh, because they're really muted tones, that maybe they'd be a bit wishy-washy, but you can see when you put them with the chain and put them with some gold wire or, you know, other kind of really stunning kind of backdrop, it just makes it look amazing.
It does, doesn't it? Now, we are also recommending the chain there as well, £17.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling if you want anything in today's show. Now, it is Kirsty's birthday, and there's very reluctantly we're going to make Kirsty come out here so that we can all sing Happy Muck Birthday to her. We're going to embarrass. Can I give you live bumps?
It's not your birthday unless you sung
Let's give her live bumps. I'm definitely enjoying the idea of, I'm not doing 28 of them, mind.
No, that's fine.
Have you put
No,
live
it's your
bumps
birthday.
like you on one end, me on the other?
Yeah.
Stand in the middle, yeah.
Now it's your birthday now. I want everybody in this room and in the gallery to 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kirsty.
Kirsty.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Yay, Kirsty. 28 feet. Baby. She's only a Ben.
I am.
Now, I can't believe you're not going out tonight, so...
No, I'm going to stay home and make some more gemstone set stuff.
All right, well, that is a good thing to do, but I am appealing to your husband to please take this girl out, will you? At least come home with a bottle of wine.
Yes.
I'm going to send you a bottle of wine.
Thank you, that would be nice.
I'll tell you what,
All
actually...
bottles, greatly accepted.
In fact, I'll drink a bottle for you tonight. So will Linda, won't you, Linda?
Linda will have one as well.
Linda will
Natalia.
have one. Yeah.
Everybody, please.
I'm going to
feel
ring you
free.
later. I just want to say I love it. That's what's going to happen later. And I have drunk lots of wine.
That sounds good.
Thank you so much for all of for all of your help today, Kirsty, in putting the prong settings together. And for anybody out there that's about to receive theirs, what would you advise them to do first of all?
Probably have a good look through your toolkit is the best thing to do first. Make sure you're comfortable with all of the tools. If you've managed to get any of the settings and the gemstones, if you manage to get the rings and the pendants, start with the pendants first. They're the easiest ones to get hold of, and then obviously move on to rings. But keep your eyes peeled, potentially a DVD, potentially a lot more settings, different shapes and sizes of gemstones. So it's gone really well today, so fingers crossed. Thank you for believing in the new product, so keep your eyes peeled.
Definitely book yourself in on Kirsty's workshop. We've had such a blast with you today, and the fun most certainly continues. It's all about Soutache at 1 o'clock, and we'd love to welcome the gorgeous Fee to your screens right now. Don't move, because we're not going anywhere. We're going to go straight over to the luscious Fee. Hello and good afternoon, my darling.
Hello,
How are
gorgeous.
you?
Hello, very happy birthday, Kirsty. Yay! Oh, she's going off to drink a bottle of wine now. Good for her. It's the afternoon. Darling, could you just leave those pearl earrings before you go? Absolutely not. Got my eye on those. Having said that, look, I'm adorning myself in gorgeous Linda. Yes, the Soutache Queen. Look at these. Oh, they're absolutely fantastic. So this afternoon, we are going to look through a Soutache Spectacular. Thank you to Natalia and Jenny and gorgeous Kirsty. I know you don't want to see me bra straps. That's not nice, is it? And look at the earrings. Look at the earrings. Oh, they are divine. I know. We've got all this to experience with luscious Linda this afternoon. Oh, makes it sound like a different channel, doesn't it? And we've got some gorgeous beading with chain and my star buy. Oh, I wish I had 1,000 of these, because you're all going to want them. And there isn't enough to go round unless you're really, really quick. They're brand new and they are Christmassy. And we have a silver bells. Ba, ba, ba. Actual silver bells. Look at these. Gorgeous. I know. I've stolen. I've pillaged. Jenny's well gel with me there. I know. Look at those silver bells. And then silver coloured pewter charms in the Christmas tree. The candy cane. The gorgeous rocking horse. And the gorgeous bells as well. Now these are silver coloured, beautiful pewter, designer inspired charms. And then, as you know, in there as well, though, we do have the actual sterling silver pack of 2 bells themselves. So how beautiful are they? Yes, today, brand new in the show, my star buy. You get all of them in a bundle for a fantastic price. And I'm just thinking, a little charm bracelet for little girls. Gorgeous. Now we've got a mega bundle. We've got 5 for under £5. We've got fabulous findings. We've got the Christmas pudding collection. I know, look at these. We know you love those golds and those reds and those greens. We've got fantastic demonstrations from Linda. We've got under £10. We've got some tools to pop in there. But right now I'm going to start with Pink Perfection, because I'm thinking about these, and I've got some chain coming up later on as well that would work so beautifully with these. But I'm thinking little girls, little charm bracelets, big girls like myself. You don't have to be wee to enjoy this. So I'm going to start. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to start with some pink gemstones. So I'm only sitting just to concentrate. Pink Perfection. What box would you like me to start in? They're all so gorgeous. Yes, let's. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really naughty, and this is where my producer starts to sigh and roll his eyes and think, oh, what is she up to? Yeah, you know it, baby. Look at these. Now, later on, I asked Linda today, did she want me to do the makeup for her? And funny enough, she didn't. I can't think why. Because I was showing her my green Christmas makeup from yesterday. Have you got that still on the slide there, Ryan? Would you bring it up for Linda? Because she refused to let me do her makeup this morning. I can't think why. I mean, there is nothing wrong with looking like this. Do you know what?
I wake up like that, Fee.
Linda, why didn't you want me to do your makeup this morning? I mean, you could look as beautiful as that.
Well, actually, I can do it without trying. At least I wanted something a bit different, either worse or better.
Green is beautiful. Anyway, she's got a gorgeous Christmassy red dress on. Now, if you're wondering why haven't I gone over to Linda already, well, I'm trying hard to keep abreast over here, but we're going to join Linda at past, just because I'm so keen to get some goodies on the screen for you ASAP once those baskets are already open this morning with Jenny and, of course, the gorgeous Natalia. What a bargain you got on that starter silver clay kit. Oh, anyway, these are some of my gorgeous goodies. Some of my gorgeous goodies that I've just muddled up entirely. So let's crack on. This is it. This is my pink opal graduated faceted rounds. And when is the last time we saw Peruvian pink opal? Never. It hasn't happened for like forever. And it hasn't happened for at least since 1972. It's been decades. This is KTI K21. Now, opal is a beautiful gift for young or old because it's called the Queen of Gems. It's there, mentioned by Shakespeare in Twelfth Night. The Queen of Gems. She's also a gem that is supposed to bring the wearer success and happiness. So I can't think of anything more beautiful. And just look at the tones there, how pretty. It looks like a candy rock bracelet, doesn't it? It just looks like pure candy. Pretty pinks, pretty lilacs, little hint of blue, peaches in there, rose candy floss pink. And you think to yourself, okay, if I just have that candy cane hanging down from that little charm bracelet, the little silver bells, the little rocking horse. You see, this is why we've started with our pretty and pink section. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Do you think that's beautiful for a little girl or a bit, quite frankly, never mind the little, a big girl like myself would love something like that. Just an idea with those fantastic charms that are brand new in today, coming on today. So, you know, you could start, the thing about a charm bracelet is you start a journey with them, don't you? And then you add to the collection as time goes by. And we do the letters on our website as well, so you could really personalise this. With these pretty pink gems I'm going to bring you, you could just add in, and I've got some lovely silver chain later on as well, the heart chain, you know, you've seen it in kits. So let's bring you our fantastic pretty and pink opals. Opals are extremely rare. When you think most of them come from Australia, that leaves very few to come from Africa, Peru, Brazil, you know, there's only a few other countries I can think of actually, yeah. So very limited for the presenters that actually makes it into gemstone quality. And look at that, it's a candy bracelet ready to go. How beautiful. When's the last time you saw Peruvian pink opal? Gorgeous, Linda.
Do you know, I have absolutely no idea. I don't actually think I've seen it on the channel. Personally.
Yeah, it's decades.
I had an opal ring years ago. My auntie gave it me, and unfortunately it went in a burglary, and I was just thinking it was just a single cabochon set, but all of those colours were in that, you know, all the pinks and the turquoise blues and the gold glints. And that's the closest I've seen to that gem set. You know what we had on this morning? That ring was like that in the gem setting. And that's the closest I've seen to it.
It's been ages, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But don't miss out, because we could be waiting ages again. $12.95, Linda.
Oh my word.
Would you be lucky to find one opal, like you said, for that, wouldn't you? Genuine opal, pink opal.
Without a doubt.
We don't even have the pink opal rings on our sister channel now anymore.
No, we don't. No, I've
like
just been looking
so
outside
long.
while I was waiting to come on. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Or if they all go for it, keep that one for me.
Oh, have you already designed a size? We haven't got to that bit yet. Would you like them, darling?
I could jump in now.
You can jump in whenever you like, Linda.
You know
you rule the
who
roost,
I am,
darling. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, yes, please.
We're breaking all the rules last time. We don't care today.
No, I'll break them
we do
again.
care. We care about you. That's why we've got such a show full of packed goodies. Yeah. I mean, just look at those. Please don't miss out. There's lots of you on the phone there. Stay on that line. You're being answered as I speak. Look at those pretty pink pearls. Look at that pink tiger's eye coming up as well. The luscious pink white ice quartz in there. Gorgeous. You could be waiting decades again for these precious opals. So please just dial the number right now. Don't miss out. Speak to the customer service centre. Make sure you are dialing. I mean, just look at these wow, wee wow gemstones. Let's go to the next one. I know, lots of you on the phone. Hold that line. Little bit of a queue. Hold that line. What's next, gorgeous? Oh my word, these are heaven. Look at these. You'd think I'd stumbled on pink kunzite. These are just amazeballs. I'm thinking of one of these in a ring, a silver ring. What price point would you be looking at? Look at the quality of those. I'm going to hold them that way around for Ben, just so you can see right through the brilliance. And the faceting, it's like Glenn Leary himself had cut those. Look at that. Look at the light. Look at the brilliance. Beautiful, aren't they? Look how wide the girdle is at the side there as well to get that faceting and that lovely, because of course it's the top there and the girdle, which the crown I should say, and your girdle there, well your crown is just above the girdle. That's this bit here if you think what you're talking about. And then the top table. This is what directs the light. This is what bounces the light back to your eye, and also the incredible clarity in those beautiful pink amethysts. How gorgeous are they? Top end. And these are ODSF 10, 100 carats of gorgeaniness. Oh, woo, look at that on the finger. That would be, you've got your ring setting, you've got your gem setting kits from the lovely Kirsty. How amazing was that? But of course we know we could just wire wrap these, we could set these. How beautiful would that be in a ring? Look at the way that spiral cutting on the actual crown is so perfect. Let's bring in a price and a lovely bit of tasselage as well. Drop on some chain, on some earrings, $19.95, absolutely pissed. I'd be lucky to get one of those set in silver on our Tugalon range on our sister channel. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, forgive me, sorry Linda, you wanted the opals. They're yours, darling. They are, you've got your first choice, sweetie. Anything else you like, don't forget to holler. Oh, what, already? You can't, you're peeking too early, lovely. You know you can't go back and choose.
I don't care, I'm peeking when I've poken.
She wants these as well.
Because
you're peeking when you're what?
When I've poken. When I'm poking them.
She's peeking and poking everybody.
Together though, look at those together.
It's just the way you jumped in there because I'm very low on stock.
Yeah.
Low on stock. Right, come on then, let's go on to Nether then. She's poking and she's peeking. So let's, there you go, darling. There's your two.
Cheers. Thank you.
You've only got one more choice, beautiful.
All right, I'll hold back now. Thank you.
You are allowed to rummage, of course, for bits that you need. You know, like Findy, she knows that. Like I could stop her. Do you know what I mean? I love these. How jealous, you know, Jenny was going on about being well gel. How jealous was I of not have these on Saturday when the Pearly Queen herself was with me, because we were doing a pearl section of gorgeous gold pearls, and I saw these in the morning, and yeah, I was well gel. Like Joey Essex, I was really well gel. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing when and they were going on about, and tomorrow, Joey, shoelaces. I was just like, this is so funny. All right, if you don't watch it, but I think it's hysterical. These are gorgeous 9x8mm. I mean, that is Candy Kiss. Very limited, very limited. Think about those with my pink tiger's eye. Oh, and you think about those with those, I mean, this is candy heaven. Let's get those charms, let's get the bells, let's get the candy cane, let's make her a gorgeous little, you know, you can have these all set on the actual silver chain and then little pearls dropping in between. How beautiful would that be? Wouldn't that just be gorgeous for that little girl or that big girl like myself? Because as I keep saying, it's not just for the little folk. I would love that. Well, I'm going to do it if there's enough of those charms left over. But I adore these pink pearls. The candy cane, the Christmas tree, the little, you know, and in fact, why don't you get the pearls, some stretchy elastic, get the charms, she can make it herself. I'm going to shock you with this, and I'm going to give you an incredible price point so that we can get those with the actual star by later on, those charms. How about we bring you this limited, because there's not many left, because Jenny does such a good job of presenting these to you, but I had to snaffle what was left. Look away, Linda, this is going to hurt your sensibilities. $6.95. I know. For real pearls, this is it. They're not candy plastic. These are real candy coloured pearls, genuine cultured pearls with that fabulous pink colour over there. Under £7. And on the strand itself, let's just have a quick Fifi guesstimate here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There's over 45 pearls. Think of that little bracelet she can make, or that big girl like myself can make. Think about that, those little charms hanging off. Let's put in a little pop of tiger's eye. Oh, we're gonna look beautiful in pink. Let's move on. Let's move on to that tiger's eye, because I'm absolutely obsessed. I can't actually remember the last time I saw the pink tiger's eye. I really can't. Excuse me, not supposed to be flashing me bra. I'm so limited. First come, first serve. Last 10, less than that, 9. First come, first served. I have got some gorgeous, really cherry pink quartz as well that I'll bring you. So if you really want that pop of colour, but it's first come, first serve. It really is that limited. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sorry about what we're about to do. JFKY32, get it on, Pip. Let's get it on. Let's do it, darling. He loves getting it on. $9.95. Oh, rumours are true. Under 10, it's turned into the Frankie Howard show, isn't it? Under £10. Carry on up the jewellery. I know, isn't that ridiculous? Under £10, lots of you there. Please hold the phone. So, you know, I'm talking about low. Gotta move on. Should we move on to those bright poppy pink quartzes I've just shown you? And look what we've got as well. There's amazing. I know, Daddy-o. I know. And any other phrase I can come up with. Huh? Hello there. What about that then? Yes, please. Now, these, I think this is box 14, unless I muddled it up completely, darling. Now, I've got some pretty rose quartz as well. You see? Oh, see, isn't that pretty as well? Beautiful. Now, this is my pink. Actually, no, I'm not sure it is, darling. That's that. I'll come to those in a minute. Do you want to do those? And I can do... Oh, graphics are gone. That's all right. I will bring you those in a minute, though. This is the coated coloured chalcedony. Would you like me to do those first? And then we can do the other one. The cherry pink. They look like quartzes to me, darling, faceted quartzes. All right, we've got the right code, and I'll bring you those lovely, because I know we didn't have much of the amethyst, so they come quite close as well, so I'll bring you those in a second. I'll bring it all to you. And we're going to join Linda at past as well. What are we going to do, Pipster? Which one do you want me to do, beautiful? He says, stick with these. He's on it. He's on it like a car bonnet. And don't forget, you opened up your basket this morning with a gorgeous birthday girl and Jenny and Natalia. So you're just adding to the order. 1 P&P, 1 postage and packaging price for the day. And then you've got the night show to enjoy as well. Gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. Let me just see if you've got those, and then if you were quick enough to get, well, I'd love to show you some others, but Linda's nabbed them all. And then the tiger's eye, and then the pretty bells, those lovely charms, the Christmas tree, the candy cane. It's all coming up later on. Doobie-doobie-doo-dah. Yes, so much to show you. I'm so excited. All righty, we've got it. Fantastic, we've got it. So these are my pink colour chalcedonies, faceted. I thought they were the pink quartzes, but you know, that's all a very similar family anyway. 85 carats, you know, the agates are parts of your chalcedony, but quartz is different obviously, but very similar in terms of the properties and reflection. They really are berry pink, aren't they? I mean, you put those with a delicious pop of bright green. I've got that in my Christmas pud later on, and that's going to be gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, BERU 42, they're 7mm. It's a really high-end berry cherry pink. So let's bring that code. Price rather, we got the code, we just need the price. Whack it in your basket if you're on the web on www.jewellerymaker.com. $8.95, under £9. And again on the strand, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26 beautiful 7mm perfect pink chalcedonies. Isn't that gorgeous? Shall we do those big whoppers in number 20, darling? Let's do those, our big, the pink, the ones we just looked at, and then the nearest to the amethyst. These beauties, darling. Have I got my colour-coated chalcedonies, yeah? Are these the ones? Or you want to do the ones in the 20s? Yeah, do you want to do those? Yes, darling. Oh, how beautiful. Now, this is very similar, do you know what I mean, in terms of that quality of the pink amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Pink colour-coated quartz here. Again, it's as close as you can get to kunzites, but just look at that carat weight. I mean, yeah, the Petroki kunzites, just amazing, of the Kunar Valley. But there, you know, we've got all of that lovely colour, but in a much more affordable and a greater carat weight, because, you know, you'd be talking £500-600 for a, you know, on our channel, not anywhere else, probably talking 4 figures, but for a kunzite, that kind of size and depth of colour, orchid pink. I'm only making that comparison because I know how much you love the pleochroism of the lilacs and pinks, but if we want affordability and we want those big carat weights, you've got it here in your quartz, 160 carats, FCR U50, lovely bit of tasselage, gorgeous, I mean, just look at the way it's reflecting that light.